very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got Piranha with us, which we haven't had with us for months. And
could even be a year, I know.
Might actually be.
And this is the most amazing peeler, the best peeler we've ever used. We've got it back in stock. It hasn't been in stock in the country for a long while, and it's under £20 for the entire set. It's not just the peeler. You're going to get the peeler, the julienne, and you're also going to get that mini mandolin. But as a bonus, you're getting the spiral cutter included as well, all for less than £20.
Comes with a 5-year warranty, and honestly, one of the best presents you can buy for anybody that's got a new home. It is the best slicer peeler. Honestly, it does so much. It's so versatile. You think of a peeler and you just think of it doing a certain job, but well, take a look, because it is incredible, Mark, isn't it?
He's raring to go.
I'm raring to go. Watch this. Look, it even peels a pineapple. Look at that.
Easy peasy. Look at that. So from your general potatoes to all those heavy things that are really awkward.
It's from the most delicate thing, because you could peel a grape and a tomato, but then you can do your Swedes, your pineapples. You can save a fortune actually buying a pineapple and cutting it yourself. But the other thing is you're saving money because you're not wasting food. When you peel that carrot or that potato, how much do you put in the bin?
Yeah, because you've
how
cut
much
too
do you
much
throw away?
Yeah.
Whereas you take a slither off, and honestly, you have got a product you will use, I think, every single day of the week.
Comes beautifully boxed, so if you're thinking of a gift, at $19.99. This is the gift box.
And you'll love the
there.
julienne when we show you that as well.
Yeah. It is the entire set that you see there. 206063 is your item number. Just $19.99. The easiest way to shop is the website, shopontv.co.uk. But we've also got another product from Piranha. When it comes to scissors,
these are phenomenal, indoors and out. So whether you're thinking about the garden, whether you're thinking about in the house, whether it drives you mad trying to cut those plastic packages, Mark, these are amazing.
They absolutely are, and I just want to show you just one of the amazing demos that you can do. Don't do this at home. It's dangerous to do it at home. But look, it can even cut through a can just like that. It is very impressive. So whether it's paper, whether it's card, whether it's things in the garden, whether it's, you know, meat at home, it's all superb.
And you're getting 2 pairs, so you can have one indoors and one out. Have one for the kitchen, have one for the garden. Really powerful stainless steel, super sharp blades. That packaging is a nightmare to get into, but not when you've got these fantastic Pro-Cut scissors. And they're sprung-loaded, so they actually help you cut back.
yeah, it makes the use so much easier. Left-handed or right-handed in the kitchen, you're seeing there, whether it's meat, bones, veg, herbs, frozen food. For crafters, you can see all round cardboard, paper, wire, even things like thin metals and plastic. And then out in the garden, if you want to use them to trim flowers, shrubs, weeds and small branches, you get 2 pairs for $19.99.
They are incredible value for money, and they'll be the scissors that you go to every single time you need a decent pair of scissors. They will be the best scissors I think you've used. Love the fact they've got that little sort of cap as well, which is great when you pop them into sort of the drawers and things, or if you leave them outside in your actual gardening box. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my word. But we've got a little extra on the show, which we couldn't believe when we saw it. Value for money. This is incredible.
It really is. It's from Tower. When you take a look at this pan, it's so super stylish. Gorgeous non-stick inside and outside. You can use it on all your different hobs, gas, electric, ceramic, induction if you've got an induction hob. At $24.99, it's a £35 saving against the usual price, and it's really substantial, 28 centimetres in diameter.
And honestly, a sauté pan will be the best pan you can have. So whether you're searing meat, or whether you're doing stews or curries or chilies, or whether you're doing eggs and you put the lid on because you've got the vent and the actual lid, you can finish those eggs or omelettes just brilliantly. Yeah. It's incredible.
And if I just show you underneath, you'll see the quality of the pan that we've got here. It's a brilliant price at $24.99.
Great non-stick as well, so little or no oil when you're cooking. And you can see our price is incredible. Should be £60, £34.99 from Amazon. Amazon do amazing deals. I shop from Amazon every day of the week. I had a parcel come yesterday. I've got another 2 coming tomorrow. £34.99 with them. We've beat that price. And Tower Housewares, £31.99 is your price there. And again, we are beating them as too at £24.99. Incredible value for money. Oven safe as well. Durable. But how much has gone already? 10% of the entire stock. We knew you'd find this. It is a very special, extra on our show that I don't think is going to last very long. And STV, you're watching first tonight, so grab it before ITV joins us.
£24.99, what a price for that. 542328 is your item number.
10-year guarantee on that as
Oh
well.
my goodness.
Wow.
Remember to register it when you get it home. You'll absolutely love that pan for every type of cooking at home. So £24.99 the price. Shop on tv.co.uk. What have we got here?
We've got some fabulous glue, and this glue is for every home. Every home needs this glue, whether you are crafters or whether you like fixing things, or we're always breaking things. And this actually dries completely clear, so no one knows you fixed it. And it will withstand extreme temperatures as well, from a -65 to 180 degrees. I love it because something like this, you don't want to see the glue when it's glued, and you won't. And it's also got a little bit of movement, so you can actually get it exactly right before you hold it and it sets.
Industrial strength once it does set. You can imagine all the kind of materials you can use it on: rubber, plastic, metal, wood, leather, ceramic, stone, glass, and paper. You're going to get 3 of them for £20. We've got some right bargains tonight.
Yeah, this is always so popular, and honestly, getting 3 of them, you could keep one in the house, keep one in the kitchen, have one perhaps you've got a work shed, and then give one to the in-laws. Honestly, that glue is amazing.
So if you want to get hold of that, once again, 289046. What can you use it on? Well, take a look. It's easier to say what you can't use it on.
Absolutely. I mean, it really is, because so often you get a glue that's good with paper, a glue that's good with rubber. You've got a glue that's good with stainless steel, a glue that's good with wood, but not good with the other things. It works on virtually all and everything. And for £20, you will go to that again, time and time again. We've got household essentials tonight, haven't we?
We really have. On the website, you'll find everything that we've got on the show. As you can see there, not only the first couple of items we've shown you, there's some favourites there. There's Tower Sensor Bin. We've got some great dinner sets from Tower available as well. Everything will be there on that live show for you to shop and peruse. But boy, have we got some bargain deals for you tonight. You can order on the phone as well. 0333 241 241 is our phone number. But it's time to get peeling. If you want to email in, you can email us at studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can just message us in the little message
Perhaps
box.
you've already got the peeler and you've had it for so many years. Let us know, because I know once you've got this peeler, you'll never use another. And the bundle's phenomenal because you've got the julienne in there as well, and you've got the mandolin. It's an amazing deal, and it comes with a 5-year guarantee as well. Success! And if you get this in a basket and check out, you've got success. Don't forget, if you spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 on our website as well, so well worth multi-ordering. Mark, how are you?
Hello, I'm really well. I'm so excited to bring the Piranha peelers
in. And we haven't had it for... ever.
A long time. Well, do you know what? Nobody's had it in the UK for a long time because we've been out of stock. It came into the Piranha warehouse last Monday. Thousands of them. I mean, we have sold tens of thousands of these right the way across the UK. And it comes in this fantastic box. I mean, I absolutely love it. And as you know, Rusty Lee is our brand ambassador with a laugh. Love a bit of Rusty. And, you know, she is so superb. Now, what you get here is the original microblade peeler, the microboard, and of course the julienne peeler as well. Now, the original Piranha peeler has been being sold for 25 years.
Wow.
And I reckon, when I was up at the SECC in Glasgow in November doing a live show, loads of people came up and went, so we've had ours for 10 years, for 15 years. Lady came up and said 18 years. I think that was the longest at the SECC that we'd had it. But it's just so brilliant. Now, the reason that this is the best peeler you will ever have is that, in fact, it can never go blunt. I know it's an odd claim to make that, but it's all to do with the Piranha teeth. The reason the company's called Piranha is because the blades have teeth not straight blades.
And we've got a picture of that to show you.
So
you see it there.
have a think about it, guys, because if you've got an ordinary carving knife, you have to sharpen it sometimes.
Yeah.
If you've got a serrated edge knife, like a bread knife, it never goes blunt.
Yes.
And that's the technology that's been used.
Brilliant.
And that's the point. That's why this is the peeler that can never go blunt, which is why you use it on tough stuff. And we've shown you the pineapple. I'll show you that again in just a moment. But look, people don't buy butternut squash because it's difficult to peel.
It's a nightmare.
But look at this. It just cuts through the peel without any problem. But look, you're only taking a very minimal piece off, which is great. And I love butternut squash soup, and this is the best way of keeping all of it. But have a look at this, because this is great. Even look, Swede, it just deals with it. So it's like a knife through butter. There's no worry there. And look at this, because they're all wandering around, aren't they?
Life of their own.
This is the one for me.
Even look how big that sweet potato is.
I love sweet potato, but again, if you haven't got the right peeler, it can be an absolute nightmare.
Now, I haven't even shown you the good bit of this peeler yet, because look, I've shown you 3 really tough things, and let's just repeat the pineapple, because look, there you go. The pineapple is really easy, but look, you would expect that to blunt that, wouldn't you? But no, because let me go from something really hard to something really soft. You can even then fillet a tomato just like that, and just take the thinnest layer of skin off. And that's why the Piranha peeler is so good, because it doesn't blunt, but it can go from really hard to really soft really quickly. By the way, this is food grade stainless steel, it's dishwasher safe, and it comes with a 5-year guarantee. The whole set comes with a 5-year guarantee.
I just swish mine under the hot tap. And
do you know what? I've got a bucket of water here, just like that.
But it's the prep that takes the time. It's the prep that puts you off cooking from fresh.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, the prep is so quick and so easy.
Now, do you want it even easier than that?
Yeah.
Because look, you might peel a carrot, but look, watch this.
This is what I
Because look, you can go both ways. Now, don't do this on day 1. It takes a little bit of practice, this, because otherwise you drop the carrot and it's like, oh, where are we going? But look how quick I peeled that carrot.
And that's how I put carrot into a salad as well. I just do, ribbons, which is fantastic.
Do you know what? This peels and it slices brilliantly, because look, when I talk about slicing, you can do ribbons of vegetables so beautifully, just like that, for stir fries. Oh, by the way, here's an idea. If you want less pasta in your life, but you love lasagna, all you've got to do is layer the courgette instead of the pasta, and that's really good. So you can do it in a sauté pan really beautifully as well. But look, hang on, so slicing, but what else do we slice? What do we love? What do you love?
Cheese!
Cheese!
We all love
Of course
cheese.
you do.
And cheese, I love cheese sandwiches, but to actually cut it
look at this.
like that.
A sandwich like this tonight.
It does cheese with ease.
Doesn't it?
Look at that.
And just a nice thin slice, whether that's a sandwich, whether that's going on crackers.
Do you know what? If cheese is expensive, so do you know, of all of the ingredients I bought for the show today, the cheese was the most expensive one. And we know if you're on a household budget, you don't want your kids to chop a great big bit off it.
Absolutely.
This is a great way of but also, the nice thing, you put that on bread for cheese on toast, it all melts at the same time.
It is
That's the nice thing.
Perfect.
So we've peeled and we've sliced, but it doesn't just stop there, because it also shreds.
Good.
Have a look at this. Do you like coleslaw?
Yes.
We do, yeah.
Oh,
Very much.
I've got my cabbage here, because look, with this, it will shred just beautifully
No
for coleslaw.
messing about there.
Exactly. I mean, I just love it. And then you get your red cabbage as well. Look at this. I mean, just beautiful. You could make sauerkraut with this as well. It's just beautiful. I mean, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So you've got all of that. Absolutely stunning. But just with an onion as well.
Onions.
So peeling, slicing, now you're shredding with a peeler.
I'll tell you what, if you're worried about your fingers going anywhere near the really sharp blade, just get a fork.
Oh, that's a
and
good
that
idea.
way, you can just shred the onion that way, like
Brilliant.
so. Really, really easily.
So for fried onion.
Absolutely. And so, your peeler is never going to go blunt, but you can also go from one thing to another. By the way, if you've got any bad bits in your potato or your carrot or whatever, you've got the 2 little side bits.
I like the eyes out, the potatoes and things.
That will just, I mean, but you can also make fancy shapes as well. Look at this. So you can look at this.
Oh, Oh, you could do that around a cucumber.
You absolutely can, and I might do that a little bit later for you. Absolutely, yeah, right, absolutely. I'll tell you what, absolutely.
It's all going on
very
here,
posh.
isn't it?
Now, here is the board as well. Now, this is more than just a slicing board, but we'll just deal with the slicing board for now because there's so much with this. What you do to get the blade into the board, do this. The handle points down, the pointy bit points down. So they're both like that, and then it slides in underneath. Perfect. It's as easy as that. And then you can get your carrot or your potato and you just do all of your slices really easily. Let me just do a little... That is a giant sweet potato, isn't it?
It is.
Look at this.
A monster.
I love sweet potato fries.
Oh,
and if I put that to the side, can you see? You
all
can get
exactly
your sweet...
the same.
Exactly right. I mean,
Fabulous.
if you've got an air fryer, works perfectly, beautifully. But you can also do... You can also do your onions in there as well. And really, really simply, so you can shred, you can slice, and you can peel, all with the blade. There's a couple of other little surprises with this as well. Would you like a surprise?
Yeah.
Because
I'm massively busy on everything. Do check out your baskets. Do check out everything we've got available on the website. Our tower pan, you've got details on your screen. That is flying as well. And remember, if you spend over £30, you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So a lot of you multi-ordering, you're adding it to your order. And by the way, how much has gone?
20% of the stock of the pan's gone already. My word.
So busy. Now, what's this going to do?
So, with the slicing board, can you see there's a little nubbly bit on the side? People think a nubbly bit. People think that that's a mistake in the manufacture, but it's not. What it does is it segments your orange. So if you've got an orange that's really difficult to peel,
really good.
Now it's much easier to actually get you started just like that. It's very simple.
Good.
But that isn't the best bit. It's also got a V-knife attachment to it, which is a Van Dyke blade. Rumoured that Dick Van Dyke invented it, but apparently that's not true. Apparently that's not true.
Started that rumour.
He invented the DVD. Think about it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. So just with the kiwi fruit, I'm just going to poke it in. Look at this. And look, you get a V. If you poke it in twice, you get a W. If you poke it in 3 times, what do you think you get?
A V and a W.
A VW, exactly.
Hey.
And then you drive it all the way around. No. Some people say a treble U, and it's like, okay. And you just go all the way around like this, like so.
Look at
and
that.
That's because Piranha believes fresh is best, and if it looks good, it tastes
Well,
good,
the kids will eat it if it looks nice. And you can really jazz up a salad if you're doing, if you've got friends coming round and you're doing a bit of a sort of picky bits and salad. You can make it
dress
look
the
so
buffet,
nice.
Now, I did a little watermelon there and the orange at the front and the kiwi there as well. So you can do anything. You can do anything like as small as a grape or as big as a giant watermelon. Yeah, you can do a grape with this or a strawberry, whatever it is, or citrus fruits. It's really easy to do. And look, you've just got
that.
Now, I'll tell you what, if you've got a picky mother-in-law,
careful.
No, I'm just saying, if you've got a picky mother-in-law,
That looks fabulous.
It's gonna be fab, isn't it? That's
really impressive.
But we've still only got through 2/3 of the set, guys.
My word.
So
get a move on.
well, there's so much to talk about. That's the thing. So you've got the original Piranha peeler, the one that's been sold for 25 years, right the way around the world. I was in Italy 2 weeks ago on television, right the way across Italy, selling it.
Brilliant.
They've been the only place in the world that have had the red box set until literally last week. So it's great that we're here on Shop on TV with it.
Stock.
We've also got the slicing board as well, of course. But here, this is the second peeler. Now, this has also got a microblade, but just one microblade, not 2. But can you see it's also got some vertical blades in there? There we go. Just hold that still so the camera can get it. It's got 8 vertical blades in there as well. And so I'll show you what you can do. Yes, like bigger teeth. Because now, what you can do is julienne. And with the julienne strips, this is brilliant. If you love stir fry, this is superb. Now, on day 1 when you get this, Hayley, don't do it in the air like me. I'm a trained professional. It's like,
I love
Say that with a giggle at the end. When you were doing really well until you laughed.
I'm a trained professional, exactly right. And
but
so,
it's practice, isn't it? So have a little go with it, get used to it.
That's great.
On the first day you do it on the board.
Yes.
Do it on the board so that your fingers are nowhere near the blade.
You might always want to do it like that.
You might,
That's
absolutely,
fine.
and it's a really easy way of doing it. And you just turn the vegetable. And look, courgette spaghetti. Have you ever had courgette spaghetti from the supermarket? It's really expensive when you buy it in a bag. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you don't know what's in it because it's in that bag. It's got to have preservatives, isn't it?
Exactly
It's
right. You
straight
can make
from
it
the
fresh.
courgette.
Exactly.
That's it.
And I love the idea that you can do all of your fruit and veg there. And that's the nice thing. We've also got a special bonus for you as
the
well.
extra we haven't even told you about yet, because
This is
not
quite cute.
normally it doesn't. I mean,
No, exactly.
that's good enough for £20. But tell us what this does, because you might look at this and think, what is it? It's so clever.
It really is. It is called the spiral cutter. It's the only blade that we know of that has a screw attachment. You know a screw attachment, Hayley, you know, like a bottle of wine. You know that, right?
It's very familiar.
Why are you directing that at me?
I'm kidding, obviously. But when we say that if the kids think that it looks good, it tastes good, have a look at this. I'm just going to cut the top off so that we've got a flat surface at the top. You simply push the nubbly bit in. Again, a nubbly bit. I like it. Start it off with your fingers. It's really important you start off with your fingers because it's got to get purchase.
Okay.
If it doesn't get purchase, it just wobbles about in your vegetable.
Okay.
Then you put your finger in the hole.
Whee!
And then
and we're off.
we go round and round and round we
I think
go.
this is so clever.
What?
And it looks so impressive.
Now look
at that.
Look at that.
It means you've
Wow.
got spring veg every day of the week.
Love that.
I know. But look, tornado potatoes are a massive thing all over the internet at the moment. Let me grab a potato from over here and just show you the tornado potato because it's really simple to do it at home. If you've got an air fryer, tornado potato, put a skewer through it when you've got it. 160 degrees, about 15 minutes. Spray it with oil. It's going to be absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic.
Start it off with your fingers, then you put your finger in the hole.
And it looks so impressive, and this is all you've got to do. It takes minutes, well, seconds.
Now, when you get down to your knuckles, that's when you start turning the potato rather than
top tip.
than the knife.
Okay.
Because, oh, by the way, even kids can use this because it's not a sharp blade, and I think that's really important because kids really want to join in, don't they? But
if they get involved, they're more likely to eat it, aren't they?
Exactly.
Look at that.
And the nice thing is, pop that through a skewer, put it in your air fryer or the deep fat fryer, and you have a beautiful tornado potato. Little tip for you, slices of parmesan in between, touch of paprika on the top, absolutely beautiful.
See how excited we are.
We are busy on absolutely everything. Do check your baskets through. I think we're going to have a hectic night tonight. Check it all out on shopontv.co.uk. On there, you'll see everything we've got available for our hour. Not just the piranha peeler set, because remember, you've got the peel of the julienne, and of course, you've got the fact you've got the extra as well, which you just saw, giving you those great effects with the potato and the cucumber. But something that's flying is our pan.
Yeah, this is brilliant. It's a surprise for us and a surprise for you. You're absolutely loving it. At $24.99, this is a 28-centimetre sauté pan.
Which is such a good size, isn't it? And it's super nice and deep as well. So if you want to do chilies or stews in there, it's super deep. You're going to be this will be the pan you'll go to every single day of the week.
Also be a great stir-fry pan because it's got the depth that you can see there. It should be almost £60, the usual price. It's $24.99. 542328 is the item number. It's also oven safe.
Yeah,
so
superior non-stick. You'll find you'll use no oil or very little oil. But if you miss out tonight, you have missed out on an absolute steal because elsewhere it is so much more. So please, even Amazon, I think theirs was $34.99. You have got fantastic value for money at Amazon and at Tower themselves.
Yeah, they're reduced prices already.
But even better with us at $24.99, but 20% of that stock already sold out and gone. Even comes with a 10-year warranty as well. 542328 is your item number. It looks like one of those pieces that you'll go to in the cookware department and it'll be £100. Absolutely. $24.99. Our sauté pan was about £89, £90. Yep. And it's beautifully designed, great non-stick. The vent on the actual lid as well, so if you just want to finish off eggs or an omelette just beautifully, it'll do exactly that. Or if you do want to start from scratch and sort of brown things or braised steak or and then pop it straight in the oven. Absolutely brilliant.
If you're looking for a gift, maybe for a wedding, it's going to be brilliant because you don't need to know what hob they've got. Gas, electric, ceramic, halogen, induction hobs. You could use it on an Argo Ray, but it's got that solid base so it won't bend or buckle. The handle's riveted on so it's nice and sturdy. It's $24.99.
It's crazy.
Brilliant.
Absolutely crazy. And you're absolutely loving it. So 542328 is your item number. Do check your baskets out for that because I think that is going to disappear. But let's get back to our peeler. This is the hero of the show. Super versatile. You saw it is a peeler, but it not only peels, it also slices and it shreds. It's incredible.
So you're going to use it every day for things like your potatoes and your carrots, but because it's so strong, you'll use it on things like sweet potato.
But then,
that's just the peeler.
And then just go to the opposite. You could peel a grape if you wanted to. It's absolutely fantastic. So you're seeing here how you can shred with this. So if you like coleslaw and things like that, but you can peel, it could be cucumbers, onions, potatoes, carrots, it could be Swedes or butternut squash, but then you could as well slice cheese. And for a pineapple, it actually saves you a fortune because you'll buy the things you normally buy that are already prepped because it's so quick and easy to prep it.
You get the entire set for $19.99 as a bonus.
In there as well.
You've also got the spiral cutter included as well, 206063. Check out those baskets and we'll be right back in just a couple of moments. See you in a minute.
Hello and a very good morning to ITV1. I'm Hayley Green.
Did you forget who you were there for a minute? I'm Sean Crawley.
They were saying upstairs, happy Pancake Day. I'm like, is it?
Is it today?
But it is.
It's
Tuesday, isn't it?
not Monday.
I was like, no, it's Monday. But that was when we started, like when we got here.
Happy Pancake Day.
Happy Pancake Day. It's really
we don't
great.
know what day
I was like, is it really Pancake? Yes, it is really Pancake Day. So it's a really good day to join us. We've got everything I think you need for your kitchen because we have got a set here that you would use every single day of the week, and I really do think you will.
It's about easy food preparation, and we've got the best peeler I have ever used. You don't just get the peeler, you get a julienne cutter, you get a mini mandolin, you get a spiral cutter, and Mark is here to show us just how good this peeler is.
Hello, yes, have a look at this. The Piranha peeler will even do the tough stuff just like pineapple. Look at this. And by the way, it's got the little things on the side so you can just take out the little eyes there as well if you want to. So it's very, very simple. If you've got a peeler that is strong enough to do pineapple, it will peel absolutely anything.
And that's only part of the set because you have got the julienne in there. You've got everything else. It comes with a 5-year guarantee as well. And you have got, honestly, something you'll go to every single day of the week because we like to prep our food, but it takes so long normally when you realise how easy it is. And the slither that it takes off, you end up saving on waste. Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant for everything, like we say, and we're going to show you lots of demonstrations throughout the show. If you want the peeler that, for me, is the best peeler I've ever used, that box set is great for yourself, but it's also a great gift at $19.99. And you've got the bonus spiral cutter as well. If you've not shopped with us before, you just need the item number 206063 is that item number, and the best way and the easiest way to shop is on the website, shopontv.co.uk.
Remember, we haven't had this in stock for months and months. It's actually been out of stock in the UK for months on end, but we also have the scissors available for you as well. And if you haven't seen these in action, we're going to show you exactly this. You get two, and you could have one for indoors and one for out. They're super versatile. But, Mark, they're super cutters.
They are very, very strong. I wouldn't do this demo at home. It's just basically so that you can see just how strong they are. Just look at this. Straight through a can, but straight over the front. But whatever else it is, whether it is wire, whether it's ribbon, whether it's card, whatever it is, it's all there with the Power Pro Cut scissors.
Just amazing for the kitchen to go through meat and bones, veg and herbs, frozen food as well. But you're seeing there using it crafting-wise, getting into that really nightmare packaging.
And that packaging is food for me. You know when you try to open fish
absolutely.
or steak.
It's awful
and
now.
These will also cut through bone. They're super strong, spring-loaded for easy use. So in the kitchen, on all your meats, your bones, your veg, your herbs, your frozen foods, but then for crafters, brilliant.
So you could have one pair for the kitchen, collection, one pair for crafting. You could have one pair for indoors and one pair for outdoors in your gardening box. £19.99 for a pair of those. You have got incredible value for money and you will love them. Left and right-handed as well. And they're spring-loaded, so they just make it easier to cut really awkward things.
Yeah, they do. So versatile. 521014 is the item number.
I love the little cap as well.
Yeah, that protects the blade, doesn't it? And
really
protects you. You get a black and a red pair for £19.99. Now, you'll see we've moved over. We think this is going to be an early bird deal because it's going to fly already.
An early bird sellout because a quarter of the entire stock has already sold out and gone. We couldn't believe the price. And then when we saw the pan in real life, we were like, wow, it is worth every penny of £59.99, but we've got it reduced at the moment to £24.99. And this is a saute pan that you'll use time and time and time again. And when we sell out, you might think, oh, I'll get it elsewhere. You'll kick yourself because Amazon do great deals and they have got a great deal on. It's not £60, it's £34.99. Tower themselves got a great deal on. It's £31.99, but us, £24.99.
And this is a pan that will go on gas, electric, ceramic, halogen. It'll go on an induction hob. It's got the most gorgeous base on there. The handle's riveted on. It's got the steam vent there as well.
And it goes into the oven as well, so you can start things on the hob and then pop it into the oven afterwards. And whether that is a stew or a curry or a chilli, whether you're braising steak or whether you're searing meat or whether you're starting off with the onions and then you're going to do a whole dish and then pop it into the oven afterwards, you can do that. It will be, I think, the pan you use. All our items today, I'm going to say this quite a lot, I think it's the pan you'll use every day of the week. Whether you're just doing an egg for breakfast or if you're doing an omelette, or whether you're doing a stew or a chili,
fry, a curry, a
chili con carne or a spaghetti bolognese. Honestly, it's the pan we use all the time.
£24.99. And saute pans generally are 24 centimetres in diameter. This is 28 centimetres, so
our
it's bigger.
saute pan, £89.99.
Yeah.
And we love it, and we do use it virtually every day. At £24.99, exceptional value for money, an amazing non-stick. You'll find you'll be cooking with less oil or no oil because that non-stick is incredible.
So healthier cooking as well. And remember, on registration, when you register it, you do get a 10-year warranty. 542328. You've got to be quick for that. That is absolutely
that will be selling out, I think, during this show. So please do make sure you check your baskets out. Something else we've got, which I think, again, every house should have. How often do you break something and you're devastated? Someone bought it for you. I wish I could mend it. You never got the right glue, or the glue goes really horrible when you try and glue it, although it doesn't actually stick. This is such a versatile glue. Brilliant
glue. You're going to get 3 of the Fweza Fix glues, instant adhesive, and it dries pretty much straight away. It gives you time to just purchase whatever you're gluing, but then it's super strong.
It's amazingly strong and withstands really low and high temperatures after you've glued something. So from minus 65 to 180 degrees. I love the fact that obviously in this situation it's dry and clear, so no one will know that broke and you mended it, but also it gives you that time as well to manoeuvre before it actually sticks. So get it right, and then hold it down. I'm happy. And you've got the job done. Every home needs this. And like we say, whether it is plastic or rubber or paper or stainless steel or vinyl or wood or leather, glass, it makes no odds. It glues the lot. So
glass
grab that.
Especially because it dries clear. So that's really good. Absolutely.
And glue can drive you mad. And you've got 3 of them. Keep one in the kitchen, one perhaps in the work shed, and give one to the in-laws.
Your sister will nick one,
Take a look at what it works on. It's easier to say what it doesn't because you've got a list like you won't believe of what it works on. And it works on so well. You're getting all 3 of those for £20. 289046 is your item number.
But we've got to get back in the kitchen. Mark's with us, bringing us a great range of products.
Look at this.
This will be the best peeler you buy.
I'm so pleased that we've got it back in stock. It's not been in stock in Britain as the peeler set with the box for nearly a year. It's the only place you've been able to buy it is in Italy. Funnily, I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago on the TV over there selling it, and it goes bonkers over there. We have sold tens and tens of thousands. Do you know what? This has been on sale for 25 years now, and people have had them for ages. It comes with a 5-year guarantee.
Right.
But I think people have had them way longer. I'd love to hear from people if they've had it longer than that.
Well, it shows you're getting told all the time. I had it 10 years. I had it set. What was the longest? 17?
18 years at the SECC in Glasgow in November. But at the Ideal Home Show in Olympia last year, people were coming up saying, "Oh, I've had mine for 20 years." It's like it's absolutely
fabulous. This is why, because it's amazing.
Well, I mean, if I may be so bold, it's the peeler that never goes blunt.
And that's a big statement,
It is,
Mark.
but there's a really obvious reason as to why, because this peeler's got teeth, not straight blades. Because it's got teeth, it can't go blunt. If you think about it, you know you have to sharpen your carving knife with the straight blade, because that goes blunt. But you never have to sharpen your bread knife, do you, with the serrated edge? That's why this is the peeler that never goes blunt. It's the peeler you'll never need to replace, and because it's food-grade stainless steel, it's going to last a long time. Have you seen those, what I think is a horrible U-shaped peeler that you hold like that, and they're almost impossible to really work. But look at this; it's really simple to actually.
Is that butternut
This is
squash?
butternut. The reason that people don't do butternut squash is because it's so difficult to peel. But with this, look, it's just like a knife through butter, and look, you're just taking off the very thinnest slice.
So less waste.
Wasting. If you try and do it with a knife, you've cut half of the butternut squash away. With them, swede and turn. Just look at this. I'm not putting any pressure on there. It just cuts through it like a knife through butter. So you've got real power there. It does the nubbly things like butternut squash. Look at this. And it follows the contours, which is beautiful. So really difficult stuff. But look, I mean, just fantastic. But of course, as I showed you, also, it does the pineapple.
And if you think about the waste with
pineapple. Absolutely.
And think about the cost of pineapple when you buy it and it's already pre-cut.
Exactly, yeah.
You could buy a pineapple for nothing.
A fresh pineapple.
And when it's easy like this, just cut it yourself. That's what we do always now.
One of the supermarkets that I went in earlier on today, they're selling the pineapples without the tops on now.
Yes,
but I thought, I don't want one. I want a big hole to hold it by the top. But, you know, so when you've done really hard stuff, you might think that the blade goes blunt. But you'd be wrong, my friends. Look at this, because now you can even fillet a tomato.
Great.
And the fact that you can take the skin off something so soft, and look, just a tiny amount. It's wafer thin. Look at that. By the way, don't throw this away. Pop it in your air fryer. It's beautiful if you've not tried it as a snack. Oh, yeah. All of your peelings can now become the best snack you've ever had. I tell you what, and full of fibre, really good, because Piranha believes that fresh is best. Yeah. And if it looks good, it tastes good, and that's the beautiful thing. And the thing about the Piranha peeler set is we have got things to make even your kids want to eat vegetables. Now, obviously, I don't often do this on TV. It will peel a potato. Obviously, it peels a potato, but
again, just a sliver.
It's just a bit dull peeling a potato on TV, isn't it?
No,
you cut the biggest amount off, though, if you use a knife.
If you've got bad bits, look at this. You can just take them out. You've got two just on the side there, really, really easily. And you just tap it out. But look,
you did like a smiley face.
I did have a nice smiley face. Look, hello. It's Peter the potato.
It's a great peeler.
Have a look at this, because you can go one way, and look at this. You can go both ways. You like this, Hayley, don't you? Because you can go both ways, and it's basically half the time.
Now, that's really clever, because it's so quick and easy. And left-handed, right-handed makes
left-handed or right-handed makes no odds. But look, it also... So, it peels, but it also slices and it shreds. So let me show you just with slicing. You can slice beautiful slices here. So if you love ribbons of vegetables, this is great. And if you love a stir fry, and by the way, when you get good, you can just go backwards and forwards, straight into your pan. It's all fun.
Practice first.
Practice first. Exactly right. Practice first.
But every bit is the same, so it's going to cook exactly the same.
And by the way, if you don't want to eat too much
like
pasta, this is great. If you're making lasagna, just layer up.
Lovely.
Yeah, exactly, and it will replace your pasta sheets. And so you've got a real speedy way of actually replacing with less carbohydrate. And if you're one of those people following that kind of diet. So I've only shown you peeling so far, but look, it also does beautiful slices of cheese. Look at this.
Because you waste or do a really thick bit, then a really thin bit.
It does cheese with ease.
So that's sandwiches, on crackers. You said about cheese on toast. I love it for that, because you'd often do cheese on toast and there's always a bit that hasn't really melted, whereas it's all melted perfectly.
By the way, if you've got Parmesan,
how posh.
you can go directly onto your bolognese.
And again, that's a fortune if you buy it already pre-cut, and it doesn't last like a whole bit.
I'm swapping savoury to sweet straight away, because look, if you've got a dessert and you want to shred chocolate on it, look at this.
Brilliant.
Good,
I mean, it makes a mess on the counter, but imagine that on ice cream or trifle.
On top
look
of
at
cakes.
that, beautiful, absolutely.
Cheesecake,
tiramisu, beautiful, all of that. So works really, really nicely. But that's only one piece of that. And remember, this comes with a 5-year guarantee.
And there's 3 pieces. So you've got your slicer, which is phenomenal. It doesn't just slice.
Peeling,
it shreds,
slicing,
it
shredding.
peels, and it slices.
And it's great looking as well in that box.
It's beautifully boxed, so it's going to be a great gift idea. Perhaps someone's just got, you know, a new home, moving into a new home. Going to be absolutely perfect for that. And don't forget, it comes with a 5-year warranty. And you've got the spiral cutter, which we will show you as well. But you've also got the Julienne actual cutter, which is incredible. Loads of emails coming in. Please do email in. Tell us how long you've had your peeler, perhaps. Already.
Or Kendrice has emailed in. They've had it for 8 years.
I think that's a youngster, actually. That's a youngster.
That's good news. And still as sharp as the day they got them.
Well, that's the point. It cannot go blunt because it's got teeth rather than straight blades. That's the thing.
Derek's had his for over 20 years. You're the winner, Derek, so far.
So far, 20 years.
Arguably, I've talked to the boss of Piranha many times and said, do you think we make it too good so that people don't buy another one?
That's what we want. We want a peeler that's going to last us
Of course, I'd love everything to last 20 years.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It's like a washing machine, but show me one of those. Have a look at this. If you use the peeling board, basically have the handle pointing towards you and the pointy bit pointing towards you. Literally slide it in underneath.
Perfect.
And now look, you can get perfect slices of potato for potato chips. You can get, look at this, maybe sweet potato fries.
Nice.
Really nice. Maybe a bit of carrot in there. So whatever you want to do, you can do it. And look, in the air fryer, these are all absolutely beautiful. So really nice.
And they're all exactly the same size. So whatever you're doing, or when you're cooking them, they cook at the same rate.
I was just thinking, for the saute pan, all of these beautiful, with shallow fry, you could shallow fry then absolutely beautifully. But the slicing board isn't just a slicing board.
No.
There's more.
It's got 2 more special things. Do you see the little nubbly bit of red just on the side there? Some people think that that's a mistake
Oh, that
manufacturer, but
there,
no, but look at this, because it's actually allows you to segment your citrus fruit if they're difficult to peel.
Nails, like you
look at this. So now you can look.
Sometimes you
getting your orange really is. Isn't that clever? That's just one thing it does, and that's just an extra. But look, it also has a Van Dyke blade in there. This V-shaped blade is called a Van Dyke blade, not named after Dick Van Dyke. All right, Mary Poppins. No, it's not. That's not where it came from. Have a look at this though. It allows you to make fancy shapes, and if it looks good, it tastes good, right? So when you push it in and you just poke it into your vegetable, can you see I've got a slight V there?
Yep.
Tell you what, I'll do the tomato twice. I'll do the kiwi first because it's easier for you to see. So look, poke it in once and you get a V shape.
Right, yep.
Poke it in twice and you get a W.
Yep.
Poke it in 3 times, Haley, what do you get?
A VW.
You do, and then you drive it all the way around your fruit. Look, it's like we've rehearsed this, isn't it? Look at this. All the way around. And so, remember, fresh is best, and if it looks good,
Look at that.
Tastes
I mean,
good.
that's so impressive, isn't it? And you did that in seconds.
Oh, absolutely. Do you know what? People come up to me sometimes and go, well, I could do that with a knife. Yes, my mum used to do that in the 70s, but then she used to cut herself, and that's how I learnt swearing.
Oh,
and he still practices it.
I do indeed, absolutely.
You'd only do it once with a knife, wouldn't you? And think, never again. Oh, my God. I'd never have time for that.
Look at this.
Look at
it's
that.
So beautiful. And on salads, it's just a beautiful way of being able to do it.
Well, this looks really impressive, doesn't it? I mean, that looks
got
fantastic.
my watermelon. You can do your oranges, so you can do any kind of citrus fruit with it. It will do as big as a giant watermelon. I've only got baby watermelons there. But you can do as small as a grape.
Yeah.
You can do a little grape with it as well. And imagine, I mean, you be there. But the kids can do that as well because this is a plastic blade.
And I think it will make the kids try it because it looks more exciting.
Absolutely.
To eat.
Looks interesting, doesn't it?
Lots of people multi-ordering, and we said this. One for yourself, a great gift. It's so beautifully boxed. It'd be a brilliant present.
Do you do this at home? Because this is how I store mine at home, with the cookery books on the shelf.
Yeah,
so when it comes out the dishwasher, and by the way, it's all dishwasher safe, all 3 pieces are dishwasher safe. You literally pop them back in the box and put it on your shelf. Although, to be fair, you'll be using it more often than that.
Yeah, we use it nearly every day. Now, we've only seen a couple of pieces so far. We've also got the Julienne in there.
Here's the Julienne cutter. Look at this. Here, let's do strips of sweet potato. Look at this. And I love this. Sweet potato fries. Look at that.
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful. You've also got courgette spaghetti.
Now, years ago, I bought one machine to do courgette.
Oh,
and it's a big old thing.
Absolutely. I know exactly the machine you're talking about.
Whereas, look at that. And it's in an instant.
Exactly right.
And so easy to wash up as well.
You literally either just rinse it out. I've just got a bucket of water there, so you either rinse it straight away, or you can put it in the dishwasher.
And usually
it's not a problem.
the prep, isn't it, that takes the time. Whereas you're prepping things in an instant.
No, just had Andy email in. And was it Andy? Not Andy, Harry. He's using Andy's email. Harry, 22 years.
There we
You're
go.
in the lead.
We've been selling the Piranha peeler set for 25 years.
Always close.
And do you know what? If you can think of
Another
a product
20-year-old from Stevie, was it?
that you're still
Phoebe.
you're still using 20 years on, 22 years on, it just shows the quality of it.
Oh, hold everything. Josh has had his
Come on, Josh.
23 years.
I'm not
This just
surprised.
shows you the quality, doesn't
The
it?
quality is absolutely superb. Remember, it's all food-grade stainless steel. And because it's got teeth, not straight blades, it can't go blunt. It's the best peeler
And that's why
you
people
will
have
ever
had
use.
it for
Exactly
20
right.
years,
Exactly
23
right. That's
years.
the point.
It's
That's the point.
phenomenal. But actually, it's ease of use that you'll love it for. The fact that all of a sudden a job you don't particularly like, it's so quick and easy. The thing I love is you only ever take a slither off. So you're not wasting food.
Yeah, I mean, look at it on the really hard things. Things like parsnips, celeriac, butternut squash, pineapple. How much pineapple do you waste when you chop the sides off? And look at that, even things like
That's
wood.
wonderful.
That's
And then
just
the
showing you
delicate things
the
as
blade
well.
quality.
Well,
isn't it?
they're doing on the wood and then onto the tomato, so you say that it doesn't blunt, which is absolutely phenomenal. You can go back and forth. You can be left-handed and right-handed. I think it'll be the best peeler you have ever used. And remember, not just peeling, you're shredding and you're slicing. For slicing cheese, it is phenomenal. How much do you normally peel off a potato when you peel a potato and put it into the bin?
Yes.
And then you showed us the chocolate on the counter. It looks nice on the
It
cake.
does on the dessert.
It does. But it's just so versatile.
Well, Helly, I thought you were bringing the cakes tonight. Obviously not.
We've been away for a weekend. I'm dieting. No cake.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And then you've got the mandolin as well, which allows you to do those really perfect slices, whether that's potato or whether that is your carrots. And like you say, put that in the air fryer, delicious.
Yeah,
and then
absolutely.
dishwasher safe. I
All
just
dishwasher
honestly just swish mine in the washing up bowl, run it under the hot tap, put it on the dryer, and durable.
It's very durable. Do you know what? I haven't seen that piece of
Tried
video
and
for a long time, running it over. But it's like, yes, you wouldn't normally expect to do
No,
that. And
I'd
it's
be
not-
worried about my tyres.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, absolutely. I was just wondering that.
But we've got a bonus as well.
Yeah, look at this. It's an absolute bonus. This is the Piranha spiral cutter. And I tell you what, people love this. The kids might want to join in with this one. It's safe because although it's a blade, it's a plastic blade, so it's not going to cut your skin. So don't worry about that. It's the only blade I know of in the world that has got a screw blade attachment like a corkscrew. You know, so if you love a bottle of wine, it's the same principle. So I've just cut the top off the courgette there. Simply pop the nubbly bit in. I call it the pointy nubbly bit. You start it off with your fingers. You've got to get purchase. If you don't start it off with your fingers, it's just going to wobble about.
Okay.
So start it off with your finger. Then, here's the thing. But you put your finger in the hole. All right, and round,
And you're off.
and round, and round we go. Look at this.
That is
Here.
so clever. Wait till you see the end effect.
Now look at this.
Are you ready? Whoop.
You've got spring veg every day, but even better than that, if you then get a knife, I've got a knife down here,
Oh, you're going to be fancy
and
now.
you cut through down to the hole,
Yeah.
all of the individual bits come out. So look at that. So you can have all of the individual slices, and they're
That's
all
clever.
perfect slices
I bet
as
you
well.
could probably make things.
There's the crafter in you,
Here we
Hayley.
go.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
I bet you could.
What
You
are
could
you
make
doing?
I don't know,
Grafting
you
your
could do
courgette there.
some special bits and pieces of that, couldn't you?
I like it.
Wow, I like it.
Now we've had
Now
another
we're
email.
busy, but we're also busy with emails of people that have already got the piranha.
Edward has messaged in. He's had it 20.
Oh, Edward, nice.
Go, Edward. Super gadget,
Super.
he says.
And do you know what? The reason that we ask for emails and the reason that it's so important that people write in saying we've had it for so long and we're still using it and it's still sharp is the quality of it is superb, and the quality hasn't gone down over the years. It's just absolutely superb. You'll use it probably every day as well.
Yeah,
It's one of those gadgets you use
absolutely.
every day in the kitchen. Have you heard of a tornado potato?
Well, not until you told us.
Okay,
about
they're
it.
all over the internet. Have a look it up because because these go in the air fryer beautifully. 160 degrees, about 15 minutes. Look at this. Finger in the hole, round and round and round it goes. Where we stop, well, I do know it stops at my knuckles. And when you get to your knuckles, you start turning the potato.
Right, OK, top tip.
And so what you can do is then get a skewer. You can get a skewer and pop it all the way through. Now that
I could wear that like a necklace.
You could after about an hour. It goes a bit brown. But I tell you what, if your kids do not like vegetables, give them the spiralised courgette. Do it in the air fryer. About 8 minutes, lovely crispy snack. They don't even know it's a courgette.
How fab is
I tell you what, I'll show you another quick shape.
What did you say about the potato? What can we put in between?
Well, you can put Parmesan slices and put a little bit of maybe some paprika in there if you want
that'd be
to.
nice.
And have a look at this, because as you go round and round, what you can do is you can also do other shapes. So if you pop it down on the board, you can make
and that's going to look so impressive when you're doing a buffet.
Absolutely, but put that on your roast dinner. So next to your roast dinner, it's like really clever way of doing it.
You could do those with your roast dinner in.
You certainly can.
And twirl them round like
absolutely.
Yeah,
very much. Oh, by the way, you can do. I know that we'll get emails asking, so I'll head them off at the pass. Yes, you can do a carrot, but put the carrot or the parsnip, if it's a much hot or sweet potato, in the microwave first for 30 seconds, and then, for goodness sake, let it cool down.
Let it cool.
I took it straight out of the microwave and it's like, whoa. It was so hot, I couldn't even hold it. So you can do harder vegetables, but make sure you put them in the microwave for 30 seconds.
And that's all in the bundle, everything we've shown you. We've got so many emails coming in. It's a product you absolutely love. Another email, is this another how long they've had it?
Yes, Hector. Cool. Hector bought it in the year 2000, so 20.
There we go.
Years. Longest standing.
That's probably in the first year, I would have thought.
Yeah, 25 years.
Wow.
206063 gets you the entire bundle for less than £20. Easiest way is the website shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phone 03333 241 241. Busy on the phones.
We're busy on so many things actually. Just hearing that our tower pan, our saute pan, is absolutely flying. 28 centimetres, amazing ceramic non-stick, like a superior non-stick. You'll find you probably won't use any oil. You'll use the smallest amount, so a healthier way of cooking. But because it's a saute pan and it's so deep and it's such a good size, you'll use it for so many different jobs.
Yeah, it's a really versatile pan that you'll use pretty much every day. Half the stock's already gone.
And goes on any hob, so if you're thinking of a gift, it will work on that hob.
Gas, electric, ceramic, halogen, induction. It'll go in the oven as well. We found it elsewhere, and it's good prices at Amazon, $34.99. At Tower Direct, $31.99. But we've got a real special, $24.99 for that Tower Royale pan. It's a beautiful finish, a gorgeous navy against the gold. It's got a vent in the lid. It's got the most fabulous non-stick. So if you don't want to use oil or fat in there, you don't have to.
Versatile, durable. Really easy to wash up because everything just wipes. So you'll just put it in the washing up bowl, wipe it through, and it'll be clean. Let it dry, ready to go. And you won't even put that in the drawer, I don't think, because I think you'll use that virtually every day. Whether you're doing eggs in the morning, whether you're doing an omelette or something for lunch, whether you're doing a stew or a curry or braising steak or searing meat, or whether you're starting something on the hob and then putting it into the oven, it can be that one pot cooking as well, or one pan cooking.
And makes the washing up even better because you're using less cookware, aren't you? So across all your hobs, into the oven. I'm going to have to show you the base.
Yeah.
The base underneath.
Look at the quality.
Look at that.
Well, actually, if you register this online with Tower, it has a 10-year warranty. So check all the terms and conditions, but that is phenomenal for a $24.99 pan. Absolutely incredible.
The non-stick inside there is fabulous as well. A lidded pan with a 28 centimetre diameter.
A good-looking pan, isn't it?
Yeah, you'd leave that on the hob all the time.
Yeah, because it looks absolutely stunning. Great gift idea. So if you've got a new home, someone's moved into a new place, or perhaps you've got a wedding coming up and you want to buy something, oh dear, we're going to have to move away. 60% of the entire night's stock has already sold out and gone. Something else that's really busy, we've got everything everybody should have in their home night tonight.
Those must-haves for your home.
And this glue is the glue to solve I think whatever problem you've got, whether you've broken something, whether you're a crafter, whether you're a modeler, because it works on virtually all and everything.
Yeah, and it's super strong. Now, you're going to get 3 of these for £20. 289046 is your item number. If you want to go for the glue, you can see just how strong it is. But it's also going to be great on delicate things like your ceramics as well.
I love it because it dries completely clear. So often you use a glue and you can see it goes a bit white, doesn't it? You can see you've mended it, whereas you can see it will dry completely clear. You won't know it's been fixed. But the other thing that's really good, when you're mending something like that, sometimes you need to manoeuvre it a little bit, don't you, before you get it dead right in the right position. It allows you to do that before you hold it down and it sticks. And when it sticks tough. It's going to last, even if it's going into extreme temperatures, it'll go down to -65 up to 180 degrees.
It is an industrial strength glue that you can have at home. Just £20.
Brilliant.
289046 is your item.
One in the kitchen, one in the perhaps the work shed, and one for the in-laws. Honestly, you're going to absolutely love it.
You really will. You can use it on so many different surfaces. It's easier to say what you can't use it on, but you can see everything just there, whether it's rubber, plastic, metal, wood, leather, ceramic, stone, glass, paper, extreme temperatures, as Hayley was saying, and it dries clear, which is brilliant if you're using it on things like glass or plastics.
Absolutely. I think it's a must-have for every home. So 289046. Grab that while the stock is available. Don't forget, if you spend over £30 in your basket, you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So well worth multi-ordering, which lots of you are doing as well. If you want a good pair of scissors, we've got a good pair of scissors.
These are
We've got
scissors.
2 amazing scissors.
Yeah, you're going to get a red pair and a black pair, and you're going to get them also at a brilliant price. Already 10% of the stock has gone. These are super strong, and you can use them on so many things. They're spring-loaded for ease of use. You'll use them in the kitchen on things like meat and bones and veg, paper if you're a crafter. Out in the garden, they're a great pair of secateurs.
They are absolutely incredible indoors and out. Whether you're crafting or whether you want to use them on frozen food or meats or bones in the kitchen, you're left-handed and right-handed. I love the fact it's got that spring-loaded system. It makes it so much easier to cut things. But the thing I absolutely love them for, and they are great for plants and stuff like that in the garden, so I have one indoors and one out. I just love them for that plastic packaging. And whether that is for things you've bought for the kids or whether that is for food now, you know, the fish and the meat.
Yeah,
and how often
sealed.
you end up sort of cutting it and then you cut yourself on what you've managed to cut because it doesn't cut it properly.
Exactly.
This cuts it brilliantly, doesn't it?
Exactly right. The easiest...
This is what I meant.
Yeah,
Absolutely
totally that.
Fabulous.
Totally. And it really is very, very good with that. And they've got the protective cover as well, which is great. And I love the fact that, oh, look, it's also got a bottle top attached as well, just on the side. So, you know, if you get really thirsty by doing all those jobs in the garden, you can have a quick bottle of whatever it happens to be. The fact that it's protected as well also means that the blades are never out in your drawer. So you can protect it in your drawer really easily.
Right.
These are also dishwasher safe, by the way. Just
brilliant.
thinking.
Excellent.
Now, you do get 2 pairs. You get a red pair and a black pair. Now, I keep my red pair for the garden.
Yep.
So I use my red pair in the garden and I use
sense.
my black pair around the house, and I keep them in my kitchen drawer. They do so much. The thing is, I like the shears because it just is a much easier. You know, have you ever tried to get your fingers in those little slots of the scissors? Sometimes that's terrible. But look, it's really, really easy. And look, let me just show you. It's strong enough to cut through metal. I'm just going to say don't do that at home because it is very sharp, that after the thing. I've just got a selection of things to cut. So look, if you're a crafter, you can be very accurate with all kinds of... I'm no crafter, as you're about to find out, my friends. It's like, look at this. So if you're doing cardboard packaging, really, really easy to do. So there's got... Oh, look at this. This is vinyl flooring.
Oh, that's good.
Vinyl flooring. Now, you know how tough this stuff is.
When you go around the sink and things.
Exactly right. You can do that really, really simply. So it does that. This is the kind of stuff that you get handbags made out of, or crafting materials. It's a really good thing. Look at that.
It glides
and
through
that it literally does. So you can literally just
like a knife through butter.
Well, it is exactly right, and that's the nice thing. But look, this kind of packaging as well, you know, this kind of polystyrene packaging as well. Look, it just goes through it like nobody's business. So straight away, just there, like so. Oh, by the way, a little bit of fancy card.
Oh,
for you crafters. It's absolutely good. This is acetate sheet. You know how difficult this is.
That tears, doesn't it? If you don't.
Do you know what? And it can also really cut yourself as well if you're not careful with it. But it just cuts through that really,
it's like that
really
paper
easy.
cut, but worse, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely right. This is quite clever. You know, when you get a package, you don't need to rip it open anymore. You can just cut it open. And that means you haven't ripped open the half. You ruin what's inside, don't you? That's the thing. Oh, look, let's sandpaper. With sandpaper, it's really good because, you know, all of those jobs in the garage or the shed, really, really good for being able to do that.
Now, these are flying. Harry's loving these scissors.
2 pairs, remember, 2 pairs is what you get. And look, oh, by the way, if you're wrapping something up, like so, let me just really easy.
Because again, if you haven't got a good pair of scissors, that's your paper absolutely
right
when you're trying to cut through
and look at this. This is the plastic version of chicken wire. And look, it just it makes light work of it. Look at that. Now, I like to say it cuts through chicken breast, chicken bone, and pictures of chicken. I know. It's not maybe not the best line, but you know. Hey, you know when you've got wires at home, it even cuts through. I mean, look at that. It looks straight away through. And then ribbon, maybe. So you might be doing something with ribbon. It just cuts through the ribbon really easily.
And the great thing, because of the design, whether you're left or right-handed, they are perfect, aren't they?
Garden string. So again, out in the garden, really, really useful. It's all a bit knotty, that one. There we go. So it cuts through that really easily. Oh, by the way, here's some wire. This is the wire that I use to tie up things in the garden.
Oh,
so
that's a nightmare.
Oh, it's so difficult to do, isn't it?
Sometimes it comes with a little cutter on the packet, but it never works.
You're absolutely right.
So they're brilliant.
You need the Pro Cut scissors to be able to do that. And then just simple things. If you're doing a bit of knitting, it's quite useful just to be able to cut through, and it just cuts through really easy.
I'm having 2 pairs, one inside and one out.
Exactly right. It does meat particularly well. You saw the roast chicken in the video there, but it will even go through the bones. So it will go through cooked bones or raw bones for chicken as well. So really, really easy to be able to do. So if you're pruning, absolutely superb. I was hoping that we would be cutting daffodils by now. I love daffodils, but they're just not out yet.
We've got one that's just come out.
Yeah, my crocuses are out, but my daffs aren't. But really good to be. Oh yes, opening packs in the kitchen. That's quite nice as well. How many people are going to be opening the pack of pancake mix?
Yes, absolutely.
And this is just showing you how versatile it is. Whether you are a crafter, whether you're going to have them as kitchen scissors, whether you want them for out in the garden, they're going to be brilliant. Well, like Hayley said, we have 1 pair for outside, 1 pair for inside. Even if you're just cutting up chicken breasts, if you were doing things like stir fries.
And the great thing that they go in the dishwasher. So if you are doing something like a chicken breast, then you can still use them time and time again for other things. For me, I would pay $19.99 just for the scissors to just do what you just saw.
Absolutely.
To cut that plastic packaging that drives me absolutely crazy. The kids, you wanting you to get into a toy and you can't get into it because nothing will cut it. Or you manage to cut a bit and then it cuts you because it's cut really jaggedy. Honestly, they're phenomenal. And you are getting the 2 colours for $19.99. You've got to be quick. Huge amount of the stock already gone, and we've only spoke about
20% of the stock has gone. Remember, you will get 1 pair of red and 1 pair of black. 521014 is your item number. Oh, we're hugely busy now across everything. Website is the easiest way to find everything. shopontv.co.uk. Now, our pan, it's limited stock already.
Now, that means we're down to the very last of the stock. That means we're only 1:05. I would say it will definitely sell out. I would think before 2 o'clock. If you've got it in a basket, do check your basket through. Amazing ceramic, superior non-stick. You'll use little or no oil at all. Stainless steel handle, beautifully designed, very deep and a good size.
Great diameter, 28 centimetres. It's got a vented lid. It'll go on the hob and in the oven. Remember, gas, electric, ceramic, halogen. It will even go on an induction hob. 542328. If you all check your baskets out, there will be people missing out now.
And you kick yourself because you'll buy it elsewhere and it's more expensive. Check it all out on the website. Honestly, phenomenal value for money. You're loving the glue as well, which is a glue for, I think, virtually every single job that you've got to do.
It is an industrial strength glue. You can use it on so many different surfaces. If you're a DIYer, a crafter, a modeller, every home will love this glue, and you get 3 for £20. Super strong, whether you're using it on rubber, plastic, metal, wood, leather, ceramics. Mark, you do lots of demonstrations with this glue. It's
Absolutely.
brilliant.
I think we'll see a little bit later on the demonstrations that I do. But the lovely thing about this is the team from Fix went to New York recently because they just launched it in New York. It was freezing out there and they were sticking things just outside Times Square. Exactly right. So it's like, but if you've broken your nan's favourite ornament, you can stick it back together without her noticing that.
Well, it dries completely clear. And I love the fact you can do that, so you can get it right in the right position.
The way that Fix works is get rid of the oxygen and it sticks. That's the thing. So while it will give you that little bit of leeway for 5 or 6 seconds while the oxygen is still there. So that's really useful. The only things it doesn't stick are polythene, like polythene bags, and polypropylene. The bottle's made of polypropylene, so it doesn't stick the bottle together. Because you know, sometimes you buy really strong
you can't
glues.
get the lid off.
3 months later, after you've done it, you can't get the lid off again.
So true.
Plus the fact every single bottle, and we've just done the test, 900 drops in each bottle on average.
Wow.
Now, this is 20 grams in each bottle. The standard bottle that you buy of the really famous brand of really glue that's quite super is about 7.5 grams.
And this is 20
This is 20 grams, 900 drops. It's great value.
Every home should have it, yeah. And because I
keep one in my bag.
Yeah, well, because
always.
you've got 3, have one in the kitchen drawer, have one in the work shed, and give one to the in-laws if you like, or have one in the car. Ellie asked about the shelf life of it.
Yeah, it's at least 10 years. So it's like, but the thing is that you're probably not going to use it in that time because it's not going to stick the bottle.
Well, that's the biggest thing, isn't it?
It stays fresh inside it. That's the
you
thing.
Can't get into it.
Exactly right.
So it's phenomenal, and it virtually glues everything, and brilliantly, and like we said, to extreme temperatures, minus 65 to 180 degrees. So even if you're mending something that's going to go very cold or very hot, it's perfect.
Fuerza, because fuerza means force or power in Spanish.
Oh,
that's why it's called. It's the fix that sticks.
Power fix.
We like it. 289046 is your item number, and you get 3 of those. Check out what you can use it on. I should take a very quick photo because there's too many things, I think, to read.
I mean, basically everything apart from polythene or polypropylene. So, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's phenomenal. So often you'll get a glue and you'll go and try and stick some paper and it won't work. And then you'll use it on stainless steel and it won't work. You'll use it on rubber and it won't work. Because they don't mix and match with different products, where this works for everything.
Exactly. And
really
it dries clear. So even if you're making a really delicate repair, it works really nicely.
And so great if you're a modeller. 289046 is your item number.
my mum that knocks a lot of things over when she's dusting.
Break quite a lot of things.
We've got horses that've got lots of joints. But you wouldn't see the joints. They've got about 30 joints down the leg where my dad's mended them over the years.
Now we are going to move back to our peeler set that we've got back in stock for you. And Mark's lucky enough to do that. You do the Piranha Roadshow.
I've been doing the Piranha Roadshow for a while now, which means that I show this at live shows right the way around the country and, in fact, right the way around the world as well. We have sold tens and thousands, it must be hundreds of thousands by now, because the Piranha peeler sets have been going for 25 years.
And we've had people emailing tonight who've had it for 25
And I love that, because this is the peeler that can never go blunt. And that's it sounds like such an odd claim.
But how can it never go blunt?
Because it's got teeth. So think about the difference between your carving knife, which has got a straight blade, and your bread knife, which has got a serrated edge. The bread knife never goes blunt. You never need to sharpen a bread knife, do you? Because it's got teeth. Now, this has got 2 sets of teeth on this microblade, which means you can go forwards and you can go backwards. You don't have to. You can just go in one direction if you want to. But you can go forwards and backwards, and I'll show you that in just a moment's time. It will stay sharp, and this is how Piranha got its name, like the piranha fish, because of the teeth. That's the way that Piranha got its name. It also comes in this fabulous packaging, which means that it's worthwhile giving as a gift. I know that I personally have bought this as a gift for people.
But we've bought it for loads of people,
At the one of the shows that I did last year, and I was up at Burton-on-Trent Shopping Centre, the Cooper Shopping Centre at Burton-on-Trent, and people were coming and buying 10 for all of their family. And it's a great. Now I realise we're nowhere near Christmas, but it still makes a great gift for anybody that likes cooking.
Yeah. Or if you're going around to
Exactly
someone's for dinner,
Yes.
really nice as a little
Great
gift rather
gift
than a
to
bottle of
take,
wine,
yeah.
which you end up drinking and they don't get anything.
And they'll
Give them that
use
to
it
keep.
all the time.
Oh, mind you, that doesn't sound that bad. Look at this. Most people don't buy the tough stuff because it's tough to peel. But look, it does all of it really easily. And the thing is, look how thin.
That's what blows me away.
Because
so you've
if
got
you
no waste.
No, if you do it with a knife, you've
Yeah.
cut half of the butternut squash away
absolutely.
already. That's the thing.
Or
and you've cut
potato
your
or whatever you
fingers.
cut.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly
absolutely.
right. But look, it also does tough stuff like, now I'm not pushing at all hard
that.
because the teeth do the work for you. That's the point. So it's really, really easy. Have I finished this pineapple? Nearly finished that pineapple. That's fine. I'll get Sam to cut that up and then we can eat it. So, look at this here. Look, if it will even do a pineapple. Look, and by the way, by the time you've cut down the sides with a knife, you've lost half the
most
pineapple.
of it, absolutely.
And now this is a great way of being able to do that. But with most peelers,
And it's so expensive to buy
Yeah.
it when it's chopped up already.
please don't do that with your ordinary peeler. Because if you do it with your ordinary peeler, you will blunt it,
It
or
won't be
you will
happy.
break it. Some of those U-shaped, you know the U-shaped peelers, they're actually quite difficult to hold. Whereas this has been designed to give you the pressure, but so you don't need to push too hard.
You're not doing the work,
No,
are you?
the peeler is. So when I
clever.
say you can go both ways, I absolutely mean it. Because look, you can go one way on a carrot, but look, you can push away from you as well. And when you get fast, you can start doing your carrots in no time at all. I was very distressed at Christmas because I went to stay at my sister's house, and she's a great cook, and she got me to peel the potatoes and the carrots, and I went, well, where's your peeler then? And she brought out this cheap, horrible, nasty U-shaped peeler, and I went, well, where's your Piranha peeler? And she went, you didn't bring me one, and it's like, and so I had to
Your
peel
fault.
with the terrible peeler, and it's like, oh my
And
God.
it's the prep that normally takes the time.
That one's over the front.
And that's why it puts
rescue
the
the
soft
parent.
cooking from fresh.
Yeah.
Because this allows you to get the food done so quickly. I even use this like sort of ribbons on the salad and
By
things,
the
which
way,
is brilliant for.
most people throw that away. Pop that in your air fryer, 6 minutes, about 185, and you've got the perfect crunchy snack.
You do that for loads of the
I love it.
peelings,
Yes,
don't
because you don't need to throw it. As long as you've washed it,
Yeah.
you don't need to throw it away because it's where all the fibre is. It's
Yeah,
where all
that's
the.
a good
I'm a slimming welder, so it's like it kind of so the more fresh food that you get inside yourself is a great way of being able to do it. But look, that's only peeling. It does more than peeling. Right, do you want to see slicing? Let's get the cheese back out. Look at this. Look at
So
this.
this
Not
is
that-
all still with the peeler,
all
which
with
is
the
first part of
original
set.
peeler, exactly right. And look, so you just get perfect slices. It does
You couldn't
cheese
do
with
that by
ease.
hand.
No, you couldn't. Exactly. And the bottom line is, put that on a slice of bread. It evenly melts beautifully. So you've got great Welsh rarebit, you've got great cheese
In
on
a
toast.
sandwich,
Absolutely
you haven't got a
beautiful.
bit of cheese and then a big wad of cheese because you cut it too
Or
thick.
with parmesan, you can do it with
fresh
parmesan as well. Beautiful,
And that's
fresh
a real
parmesan
hard
as
cheese,
well.
parmesan.
Exactly right. So that is slicing, but of course you can also slice your vegetables into ribbons. So if you want ribbons of vegetables, you can do it, and you can go really fast as well. When you get good, you just go fast. You don't have to do it up in the air. You can do it on the board really easily. So it's very, very simple. So I've shown you peeling and slicing so far, but it also shreds. Sean, could you pass me that cabbage over?
So it's a
course.
peeler, but
White
it's not
cabbage,
just a
lovely
peeler.
white cabbage,
It
yeah.
peels, it slices. Look at it shredding. So coleslaw and things like that.
coleslaw.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Makes
lovely.
such ease of it, doesn't it? If you were doing that with a knife, it'd take you forever.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you just wouldn't. You wouldn't bother,
wouldn't,
would
but
you?
you'd buy
Because
the
that.
pre-prepared
Well,
stuff,
you would.
wouldn't you?
And yet, fresh is best.
Of
Fresh
course.
is always. And Piranha believes that fresh is best. And it also means that you've got good-looking food for all of the family, which is just lovely. So look. So that peels, slices, and shreds. But look, you also get the slicing board as well. Put the pointy bit towards you and the handle towards you, and then it just slides in underneath. You do get a little instruction leaflet on the inside, so it does show you what to do, just in case you can't remember that. And then here, let me show you, if you're doing slices really easily to get your slices of carrot or maybe your
Sweet potato.
sweet potato or whatever it is, or if you pass me an ordinary potato
Regular
over there,
potato.
you've got a beautiful way of being able to do it.
And every bit is the same thickness, so it's going to cook the same.
And if you pass me that onion,
Onions.
just on
Those
the top
potatoes
there,
would be nice on
the
top of a
onion,
pie, wouldn't they?
you could even peel the onion directly into the cooking pot. So you can do that straight down. So no problem there at all. But that is only one of the things that the slicing board can do. It can. I'm just going to rinse that.
Rinse.
Just rinse away.
That's the wash done.
Everything is dishwasher safe, by the way, or it just rinses. This little nubbly bit here can segment your oranges and segment your
Now that's really clever, because for me with nails it's a nightmare when an orange is tough.
So look, because a lot of people don't bother.
Really
a lot of people just go for easy peelers, don't they? But you don't get the big. It's nice to get a big orange, isn't it? And then you can literally just take it out.
That's
that simple. So that's one thing. And then of course you've also got the point. And here, let me just put that one to one side and show you. You push it in and you get a V, because it's called a V knife. You push it in twice and you get a W. Push it in 3 times, you get a treble. Oh, yeah, it's not a treble, is it? So originally called a Van Dyke knife. And look at this.
It's so impressive when it's finished. And it's so quick and easy.
If it looks good, it tastes good, right? That's the point. Look at this. There we go. You can see all of that. Now, you can do any kind of citrus fruit with that. I've got my melon done as well. So you've got your melon.
Fabulous. How great is that?
Do you know what?
That's award-winning.
It took me a few weeks to kind of learn the art of doing the melon basket. I tried to get a cantaloupe melon today. Literally, I went to 4 supermarkets, couldn't find nobody had a cantaloupe melon. I have no idea why. But what is the world coming to?
Melon shortage.
It's a first world problem, isn't it? Look at this. And so you've also got the other blades.
Now you'll love this.
This is different. So the peeler goes both ways. The julienne peeler just goes one way.
OK.
OK, so you only pull it towards you, and look at this. Now, don't let go of the carrot, whatever you do. Look at this. Look at this. This is brilliant because you get beautiful strips of whatever it happens. Yes, for salads it's great. For stir fry it's great. But look, also pop that in your air fryer. I know I've been banging on about air fryers tonight, but I tell you what, this is beautiful for shallow frying.
Yes.
Let me just show you what you can do with this. Absolutely.
Yes.
Courgette spaghetti.
I bought a machine that just did courgette.
Absolutely.
And it was more than you're spending tonight on this whole set.
Absolutely.
It's huge. I don't get it out because it's massive. It's a nightmare to clean. It sticks to the counter, so I don't use it. Whereas that you'll use every day of the week if you need to.
And I love the fact that, look, all you do is I don't ever bother peeling my carrots when I do this. It's great. Now, when I talk about the air fryer, also shallow frying. So for that wonderful sauté pan that you've got from Tower.
If you're lucky enough to get it.
Exactly. Look. Pop this in the sauté pan with about a centimetre of oil, quite hot oil, and it all comes together like a nest. And it's really beautiful. So you just pop it on your plate and maybe your meat goes on top of that. It's a really clever way of doing it because you get really crispy vegetables. Do you like... what do we call it in this area? Eggplant is aubergine. Do you like aubergine parmesan? Because basically you get the strips of aubergine, flour and parmesan together. If you pass me that aubergine,
we've had those.
Look at this.
Haven't we?
So now
in that restaurant,
you can do it directly because look at this. It will do your strips of your aubergine straight away.
Lovely.
Pop them in your flour and your parmesan, shallow fry, absolutely beautiful. That's the thing.
Now, busiest point of the show so far, please do check your baskets through. If you want to multi-order, remember, if you spend over £30, you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website as well.
You get everything you're seeing in the clip here. So it's about easy prep in the kitchen. Whether you're peeling, whether you're using the julienne, you can see you can go from soft fruits to hard vegetables, like butternut squash, like sweet potato, things that are a nightmare to peel.
So you can peel, you can shred, and you can slice. We saw it with the cheese, which is amazing. But whatever you do, even the hardest of things, like they've used it on wood there. But now peeling a tomato, you could peel, you know, a grape if you like. Very clever technology. You've got those amazing blades that have got teeth, really. And because the blades are both sides, you can go left or right. You can go forwards and backwards. You can be left-handed or right-handed. I think it will definitely be the best peel you've ever had. But in the bundle, not just the peel. There's your cheese, which is brilliant for. You have got your julienne. You've got your mandolin actual board as well. And don't forget, on top of that, you have got the actual spiral cutter cutter, which is a real little extra. So a really incredible bundle. And we've had loads of emails in tonight. Thank you for emailing and saying how long they've had their Piranha peeler. And the longest was 25 years, which is when it started.
The year it launched. Yeah, this is a brilliant bundle. You're also getting the spiral cutter as a bonus. We're going to show you that in just a second. You get everything for $19.99. Comes with a 5-year warranty. 206063.
The thing I absolutely love is because it takes the tiniest of slithers off. There's no waste.
Yeah.
So often when you use a knife, you throw so much in the bin, don't you, off the potato, whatever you've peeled. Whereas this takes the tiniest slither, so you're eating more and wasting less.
And as I say, you don't need to throw your peelings away anymore. Whack them in your air fryer, a little spray of oil on, and you've got a perfect crunchy snack as well. Great. You don't need to waste any of it anymore.
Right.
Absolutely.
Look, we've also got the spiral.
The bonus, isn't it?
I love this. This is just a this is a clever little. People say, well, what's it for, Mark? It's like it's to make your food look fancy.
Make it
fancy, that's the thing. It's the only blade that I'm aware of, and look, it's a plastic blade, so you're not going to cut your finger on it, so the kids can help with this, with supervision, obviously. Yeah. But you've got a corkscrew attachment on it, which means it spirals into your food, and the little nubbly point there as well. So let me show you that you simply push that into the top of your potato. What you do is you start it off with your fingers. If you don't start it off with your fingers, Hayley, it's not going to work.
It goes
okay,
wobbly,
exactly
wobbly.
right. So, and then, can you remember what you do next?
You put your finger in the
You do put your finger in the hole,
and you
like
spin.
so. You do. Round
Look
and round
at
and round you go.
Hey.
And I love this because what you can do,
Look
every
at that.
single slice is the same. But look, if you want scallop potatoes, where's my knife gone? Down here. Cut down to where the hole is.
Right.
And then all of the slices come apart from each other. And so you can pop them in your air fryer as well if you want, and you've got all of your individuals.
So I like it whirly.
If you do that with cucumber, and you know you've got a little salmon, you can make all of the salmon scales as well, which is really
that's
nice.
a nice
Let's just
idea.
pop that. Do you want me to show you? It's just like in the gallery, they just went,
like,
what? I don't understand that.
There we go.
What are you on about?
Okay, all right, we'll have a look at this, because if you do it with cucumber...
Oh.
Don't drop it. If you do it with cucumber...
So start it with your hands first.
Start it with your hands. And cucumber, you definitely need to start with your hands because it's quite a wet vegetable.
Quite soft in the middle, isn't it?
Soft in the middle. And so round and round and round we go. Every slice is equal. And then, look at this, you simply cut to the centre of the section. And then, if you've got a fish, like a salmon, and you want to make it look like fish scales, it's just a it's like what... No, this. So the salmon's there. It's like, here's my hand is the salmon, all right? And then you make the scales.
On the top.
Our producer's obviously never watched MasterChef, has she? It's like, so you can do that. So there you go. So it's an easy way of being able to do it.
I love it like this, though. I love it like the whirly.
Look at that.
How great is that? To make a display, if you're doing a buffet and things, just makes it really fancy. And gets the kids perhaps eating food they don't normally feed.
Would you like a go?
Because it looks... Would I like a what?
Would you like a go?
Oh, can I?
Oh, I don't know if this is safe.
Finger in the hole. Hold it up. Make sure it doesn't bend over too much.
Don't bend over
yeah,
too
that's,
much.
that's right. Yeah. Nice. Look at this.
Look at
that.
And
then
that is your bonus.
so, look at that.
Isn't
Look
that brilliant?
at that.
It's a Springer vegetable.
Could be earrings, could be a necklace.
No.
Could be a necklace. Exactly right.
So much you get there for less than £20, $19.99. That's your bonus.
Massively busy. It's all about prep. It's all about preparing your food. The slicer is phenomenal. Comes with a 5-year warranty. And the slicer on its own doesn't just slice. Of course, it will shred, it will peel, and it will actually do the most amazing slithers of cheese and things. But then you've got the julienne and you've got the mandolin. And then, of course, you have got that fantastic spiral cutter that we just used.
All for $19.99. Now, the pan, we've got a couple hanging on in stock. If you want a gorgeous-looking sauté pan, it's $24.99. Our usual price of $59.99. It's a brilliant deal. Amazing non-stick. Use it on gas, electric, ceramic, halogen. It comes beautifully boxed. If you register it with Tower, you get a 10-year warranty. If you want to go for that pan,
We'll
it's
be the
just
first people to
$24.99.
check out now, so please do make sure you check your baskets through. More people ordering than stock is available. And such an amazing price. Even if we went to Amazon themselves, $34.99 there. We've got an amazing deal. But something else you're loving is our glue. And this glue is incredible, isn't it?
It's super strong, industrial strength glue. You get 1, 2, 3 of those for £20, 289046. Ellie was loving it. Once we mentioned the shelf life, Mark was saying 10 years the shelf life on it.
Yeah. As you're getting 3 lots. I think you'll have one in the kitchen. You'll have one, in the shed. You'll perhaps give one to the in-laws or to your mum and dad. Keep one in the car, in the glove compartment. You never know when an accident is going to happen and when you're going to need to fix things. And it allows you to fix things perfectly because it dries clear, but it virtually glues anything.
Well,
I think there's very few glues that will glue so many different materials.
Everything from glass to plastics to metals even. It could be your ceramics when you break an ornament and you knock it over. And as Hayley said, it dries clear, so great for those accidents.
And withstands extreme temperatures as well, so from -65 up to 180 degrees, which is incredible.
Let's take a look at some of the things that you can glue with this fabulous glue, and you get 3 for £20.
Where's a fix? It's the fix that sticks.
Aha!
Which is useful because it's glue,
Yes.
Unlike a lot of other glues, you get a lot for your money, but I'll explain that in just a moment. Let me just stick. This is the kind of stuff that they make paddling pools out of, or shopping bags, that kind of stuff.
Right, okay.
So, look, you can move it around so it doesn't stick the moment you put it down, but just stick it down, and you need to get rid of the air, basically.
Okay.
So, because it's when you get rid of all the air, then it sticks.
It really sticks.
And the point is, if you've had other glues before, you've used it once, and you've put the cap back on, and you come back to it 6 months later, and it's also, you can't open it again.
No, correct.
It doesn't happen with Furzer Fix.
Aha.
Have a look.
Is that really strong?
Look. So it is the fix that sticks. There you go. There you go. Come on, Rob.
Blimey.
That is pretty strong, isn't it?
Okay.
So there you go. That is
20 quid. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Exactly. You get 3 lots. I'll come to how much you get in just a moment's time.
Okay.
But I tell you what, let's do a little bit of this. Now, look. Can you see? I need to do this with the glasses because it's very small.
Okay.
Can you see that we have cut this and stuck it together many times?
What is it? A bit of cable?
It's a.
Oh, it's like a rubbery gasket thing.
Yeah, from a vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
when
yeah.
vacuum cleaners used to have belts
a belt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Vacuum cleaners don't really have that these days, do they?
No.
So let me get my knife and just cut it there.
Okay. So this is rubber.
It is rubber. So I'm just going to put a dab, just a drop. Now you get 900 drops in every bottle. 900 drops in every bottle. Okay, and you get 3 bottles.
So you get 2,700. 2,700. My maths is terrible.
Yeah.
2,700 drops.
By the way, if you get it on your fingers, just rub your fingers together and it doesn't stick your fingers together, which is really good.
Yes, it is.
Unlike some glues.
Some glues we have to go to the emergency room.
So
precisely.
I'm just going to leave that to cure for a few moments, just further down the bench. I'm also going to show you a bit of wood.
Okay.
Like so. 2 bits of wood stuck together. Now, wood is interesting. I'm going to get a little wipe here. These are water wipes.
Okay.
Because if you're going to do wood, it's porous.
Correct.
So you just need to wet it so the glue stays on the water side of it, as opposed to go straight into the wood fibres.
I see.
So you just need a little bit. Don't need very much. And
a dollop will do.
A dollop will do. And again, I'm just going to hold it in place.
So it cures within 10 seconds.
Exactly.
Can I just, because the people are going, yeah, but there's super glue and there's this and there's that and there's something around the corner.
Yep.
Is this, in your professional opinion, better than all of those?
Do you know what? I don't want to use the word better because I don't want to diss any of those.
No, okay.
They're all good glues. This is as good, in my opinion.
Okay.
But I'll tell you why Furzer Fix is better.
Please do.
Because you get so much more.
Ah, right.
Have a look. So I've said 900.
It's a value statement.
It's a value statement. It absolutely is. Let me go through some of the other big glues that are on the market.
Sure.
This one, and we all know this one. This is 15 grams.
Yep.
Okay, so you get 15 grams in that. In this one, you get 2 lots of 3 grams.
Oh,
so
my.
6 grams. With this one, you get 5 grams.
Uh-huh.
With this one, you get 7.5 grams.
Right.
Now,
and what do they all cost roughly?
Well, exactly. So various different costings. But have a look at this. I've taken the label off this, but I think you'll recognise the bottle.
Yes, yes.
You think you've probably got about 20 grams in there, right?
Yeah.
But have a look. Because when I do that, That's all you're getting in there. Can you see that?
No
Yeah,
way.
exactly. When I first saw that,
It's just a fancy squeezer.
Exactly, it's a fancy squeezer and nothing else.
I had no idea.
Whereas with the Fix, you get all 20 grams.
Of course, it's not just 20 grams, it's 20 grams thrice times 3 Fix bottles for that incredible £20 price. This is going to go a very long way. It could be the last glue you ever need to buy, certainly for a number of years, unless you do a lot of gluing.
One for you, Rob.
Yeah.
One for your best friend. One for your mum.
There you go.
I think they
Secret
also make
Santa
great,
gift.
They do make great
Some
gifts.
glue.
So here's the bit of wood that we stuck just a few minutes ago.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. That's the thing.
I mean, what more do you want?
If you're sticking together a picture frame or something like that,
Yes.
even if you're just doing it to put tacks in, so you're sticking it before you put the tacks in,
Or screwing,
make
so it
it,
doesn't
or
all
screwing
move
something
around,
together, it's really good because it holds it in place, and that's what's so clever about
I just spent 5 hours putting together a flat pack TV cabinet, and part of it. So they had those the sort of the things that the big screw-in dowels that you then lock in place, but they had a lot of wooden ones as well. And often, if I'm building flat pack and I know I'm going to keep it obviously assembled, I want to glue those dowels in place.
Yep.
You know,
Fix is ideal for that.
Yes.
It is, as we say, the fix that sticks.
Yes.
Now, there's my good friend Simon. Just me and Simon just shocking it around. Oh, he does like damaging things. And look at this. So a few drops of Fix on your favourite ornament, and I happen to have the favourite ornament with me here, stuck back together again.
Okay.
And so you can make invisible sticks. So imagine that's your priceless teapot that your grandmother left you.
Your Ming Dynasty China.
Exactly right. I'll show you this live in a moment.
Nuts.
Because it
You
will
wanna get
even
nuts?
stick metal.
Let's get nuts.
Yeah, let's get nuts.
Actually, that's a good point. What does it stick? What doesn't it stick?
Well, it pretty much sticks everything apart from polythene and polypropylene.
Right.
Now, it's just as well because the bottle's made of polypropylene.
And that's how it doesn't stick.
It doesn't stick the bottle. So there's our little pot stuck back together again. There it is.
Sweet.
And it's like invisible joins because the glue is invisible. You can even glue glass with this.
Can you really?
And you can't see where the join
No
is. which is
way.
quite good. Here's the thing we just
your rubber thingy, your vacuum.
And just in case you think I'm holding it at that bit, let's turn it around and so it is.
It does what it says on the tin.
It does what it says on the tin.
What else? What else? What else?
Would you like to see the metal live?
Yes, I would. I would.
Have a
So
look
these
at
are
this,
some big
because-
nuts.
Look at this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it all the way around. Now, if you get it on your fingers, do not fret. Unlike some other glues, if you get it on your fingers, just rub it. Rub it and the friction gets rid of it.
Now, if you did hold your fingers together, it would stick them.
It would.
Then what would you do then?
Don't do that, Rob.
Don't do that. Just don't do that.
That's my advice. Don't.
Okay, yeah.
Try acetone.
Try acetone.
Yeah.
Okay, nail polish
but don't do it.
Don't do it, yeah. If you get it on your fingers, rub them.
Rub them together, exactly right. My friend Millie got some in her hair because she was sticking something above her head, and I went, well, that was silly, wasn't it? So she actually had to chop the hair out. But it's like, make sure you don't do that. So here, I'm just going to, so that's stuck already, but I'm going to come back to that and I will whack it in just a moment's time.
But it really
because
could.
It really is. I've got a shoe with a little bit of a problem at the moment.
Yeah.
Look, a live demo. Look here. Can you see?
Oh no!
Woof. So,
did somebody buy fish?
Yeah. All right, there's no need to be like that about it.
I'm just kidding.
Look, there. And I know this works because I stuck the other shoe back together again about 8 weeks ago.
But it could be, do you know what? A lady could have this in her handbag. If you're going out with a particularly, wait now. No, honestly, if you've got a particularly precarious set of heels and one goes, I mean, the number of ladies I've seen walking up and down streets in London with broken high heels.
Yes.
Fix in your purse. Problem solved.
What if you're wearing, is that an espadrille? No, it's a
sandal.
Kind of sandal. Have a look, because look, it's the leather's begun to flap about.
Flappy leather.
Flapping. Exactly.
And these are your favourite sandals.
Exactly. So just a drop of Fix, pop it down there. You can move it around. If you get it on your... Look, I just got a bit on my finger. So
rubby.
Rub my finger again. And look, my finger isn't stuck
you know
together
what? These could be brand new. This happens. You buy brand new things and then something breaks.
Yeah. Or your handbag strap breaks.
Yes, that happens to me all the time.
Of course it does. Do you not carry a man bag?
A man bag.
a man bag. Man bag. But look at that. So now, fixed. So it's absolutely brilliant. You've got that. And so all of that is a great way of being able to do it.
Handbag,
exactly. But that one's not broken. That's just as
I was just wondering if we were going to break it. But
Can I show you an example of something in a moment that is so powerful, even we didn't realise. And we just did it on the off chance. We did it for our TikTok channel.
Yes.
And just to be able to show, well, I mean,
I'll tell you what.
Have a look, because it's incredible.
We've got a slide which shows you what it sticks and what it doesn't.
Okay,
and then after that, we'll play that amazing video. So you can basically... Oh, my, that's a long list. Oh, my Lord. ABS, acrylic, aluminium, butyl rubber, card, cellulose, acetate, ceramic... Chloroprene, EPDM. Oh, your EPDM, yes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Ferrite, glass, laminate, leather, MDF, natural rubber, neoprene, paper, perspex, is that phenolic? Phenolic, PVC, yes. Plated metals, almost all plastics, plated metals, that's twice. You can use it twice on plated metals. Polycetyl, polycarbonate, all your polys. Yeah. All your poly, put the kettle on. SBR, stainless steel, you can use it on that twice as well.
And as I said,
vinyl and wood.
The only one you don't use it on is polythene or polypropylene, because the bottle is made of polypropylene and you don't want it to stick to the bottle.
No.
That's the point.
If you wanted to ever question, and you should, of course, question just how strong this is. Oh, yes, it can stick your nuts together. Oh, yes, you can do rubbers with it. Oh, yes, you can put your wood and make two pieces stick together. But what about the really tough jobs?
The tough jobs.
So how strong is your Fweza Fix glue? Well, come and have a look at this. So I'm going to put some, and you only need to use a small amount. There are 900 drops in every single bottle. This is like a plastic PVC tape. So if we stick these two together just here like so, remember you've got time to work with it. Push out all of the air. When you're ready, make sure it's all pushed down. Ideally, you want to leave this for about 10 seconds so it sticks properly and cures properly. But you can see there that I've joined the yellow to the red. That, by the way, is stuck. But how strong is your Fweza Fix? Shall we show you how strong it is? Because look, we have a car that side. We have my forklift truck this side. Now, how about we try and pull a car with my forklift and the Fweza glue holding it all together. So let's go forward, as you can see just here. Let's take the strain. You ready? And here we go. We're pulling the car with the power of the glue.
I promise you, there was not a driver in that car. The handbrake was off, but I was there as they filmed that, and we didn't know whether that was going to work or not. We knew that it stuck fast, but we didn't know it would be that strong, and we were really impressed. So it was worthwhile filming it and bringing it to show you.
For sure. But honestly,
this is the same kind of tape.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the one that we stuck a minute ago. So it is very
muscle.
Very it's all muscle.
It's all of it.
Absolutely.
Muscle wrapped around visceral fat.
Ever had that bit of the UPVC frame that's just come apart at the top?
Yes.
And you can see the rain come in. Fweza Fix is brilliant at that. You know how I said it wouldn't stick the bottle together?
Yes.
This is partly the reason why. When you finish using it, just tap the bottle so the glue goes back down.
Yeah.
But look, we've cut a cap in half to show you that there is a little pin inside the cap. The pin goes down, and there you can see, so that means that it doesn't stick in the bottle.
It is the right glue for every single job, isn't it?
Every job around the home. You are getting 3 as well for the £20
So have one in the drawer in the kitchen, have one in the work shed, give one to your mum and dad, to the in-laws, or have one in the car in the glove compartment. Because honestly, we break things all the time, but you might be a crafter, or perhaps business-wise, work-wise, you'll use it all the time. And I love the fact it actually goes completely clear when it dries. So you never know you've fixed it, and it allows you just to manoeuvre it. Just to get, because how often have you glued something, a bit lopsided, and you think, wrecked it completely? just gives you time to get it in the right spot.
So if you want to go for the glue, 289046 is your item number 3 for £20 there. It is the last call on that pan that we've got for you, that Tower saute pan. If you want to get hold of that, if you've got it in a basket, confirm your order and check out. It's literally single figures hanging on by a thread.
And I think we've got, oh gosh, so many people still trying to order it. It's in so many baskets. There's going to be a lot of you that will press, if you all press checkout now, a lot of you will say, sorry, sold out. So don't leave it till tomorrow. Check it out now. You will not be disappointed with that pan.
542328 for the Tower saute pan we've got for you. And if you want the best pair of scissors around, the Pro scissors that we've got from Piranha are brilliant. A quarter of the stock here is gone. You do get 2 pairs for $19.99.
And they are so versatile, and I think they'll be the best scissors you've ever used for so many different jobs, whether you're using them indoors or outdoors, whether you're using them in the garden, whether you're using them in the kitchen, whether you're using them as a crafter, whether you're using them for herbs when you're cooking or cooking meat or cutting through actually bones as well. You really have got a pair of scissors to do every single job. And I love the fact they're spring-loaded.
Yeah.
It seems to make it easier to cut, especially the plastic packaging.
That's what you hate.
Oh, I hate that plastic packaging. The kids' toys are in, meat's in now, your fish is in, you can't get in it.
It's properly sealed, isn't it? But these scissors will cut through for you. If you're a crafter, as you can see, all the different craft uses just there. The fact you've got a cover on there as well when it's in the drawer. You will get a black pair and a red pair for just $19.99.
Left and right-handed. They also go into the dishwasher. So if you are cutting up fish and things, or chicken, that's what I'm on about. That plastic packaging. Because if you cut it wrong, it cuts you, doesn't it? Whereas that just slices through it just beautifully. $19.99, 521014 is your item number. Now, we've actually only touched on these, and Mark's only done one demonstration, and a vast amount of stock has already sold out and gone. A quarter's gone.
I'm not surprised.
And I think it's because we don't get on with scissors.
Yeah.
So many scissors go blunt so quickly.
There's a reason in that video that we made it opening a pair of scissors, because we thought that was quite funny. Have a look. When you've finished using them, there's this very clever little catch at the bottom so that you can lock them back into position and then put your cap on. Now, when I have them in the kitchen drawer, and I put mine in the dishwasher after I've finished using them, so they're all dishwasher safe. Yeah, absolutely, dishwasher safe as well. And so that's really safe in your drawer, so they're not going to be open and they're not going to spring open in your drawer. We say left-handed and right-handed quite happily because they're shears. You can use them very, very easy. It makes no odds exactly, but getting your fingers through those little holes on ordinary scissors is sometimes really difficult. If you've got dexterity problems, if you've got arthritis in your fingers, it can be an absolute nightmare. These are very, very easy to use. Let's just show you just some of the things. Obviously, cardboard. I mean, it's just so easy if you're doing something like that. If you're wrapping things up, so wrapping paper or brown paper, it's just very,
and again,
very
rubbish
simple.
scissors, you get that horrible finish to the edge of your paper.
You can
get a really nice smooth
You can go smooth. Now, this is one that impresses me. This is vinyl flooring. And look at that.
So if you're cutting that out to go around the base of the sink or the toilet, you can do it with a pair of scissors.
You certainly can. You just put in pencil the actual mark and then follow the pencil around. Really easy. This is the kind of vinyl that you find on handbags.
Oh,
and it might be that you need to make a repair or you need to patch something. So it's particularly good. But you can see that that's that plastic. This is part of the plastic that we stuck with the Fwurza-Fix. Interestingly.
Right,
so it's like really good. This is that polystyrene. You feel that? It's that kind of...
And it's quite thick, isn't it? And again...
Exactly.
Oh, easy.
I mean, it just cuts through it really simply. If you're a crafter... Oh, this is acetate. You know, sometimes that can be really difficult to cut. But look, it makes light work of it, just like that. Card... Even sparkly card. I do like a bit of sparkly card. If you're a crafter, I bet you've got loads of different types of sparkly card.
Definitely.
This is very clever. If you get one of these packages through, and it might well be that you just want to be able to cut into your package without any problem, so you can cut it open, you can see what's inside without actually destroying what's inside really easily. There's a bit more vinyl. Oh, it's like wrapping paper.
Yeah, which it'll be great for.
You know, just brilliant stuff. How about sandpaper?
Oh, that's
so it just goes to show. Now, You would think that would blunt the scissors, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. That's the great thing about it. And look at this. In the garden, this is what I've got some of this fencing in my garden. And look, it just makes light work of it. Look at that.
And for that garden wire and stuff, you know, we were saying about that this.
Exactly.
I think it's brilliant for that because
yeah,
so often
wire
that
here
comes
as
with a little
well.
cutty thing on the
Yeah.
end, and it never cuts it. And you end
Straight
up
away, just
wasting
cut-
loads because
Exactly
you
right.
cut a really big chunk off, whereas you can
course.
just cut exactly what you need.
And then if you love
A
making
knitter?
things, if you're a knitter, it will do your wool really easily as well. You know, do you know what? It will do big bits of wool as well. You just go through all of it. So if you want to, you go through your ball of wool. But also, if you're doing things like ribbon, it cuts through your ribbon really nicely.
Yeah.
So you've got your ribbon. And Sean, if you could pass me a can. Look, don't do this at home because this is just for demonstration purposes. But look, it can even... I'm keeping my fingers out of the way, you'll be pleased to hear. Look at that. There.
Wow.
So you can see.
Do you know what I
Really
found
easy.
it brilliant on cable ties? Because cable ties
Yes, they're an absolute nightmare,
That's
aren't they?
another thing when you
Yep.
buy something for the kids.
Yep,
It's
totally.
usually cable tied in,
yeah.
and you can't
On the
cut that.
toy.
The kids
Not
are waiting
allowed
to
to
play with
cable
it.
tie your
Then you've got
children, you
the
know that.
plastic bit that
Definitely.
you can't cut through.
Not allowed.
And you can't do. You're shocking.
I'm kidding.
I'm massively, massively busy for these. Don't forget it is for 2 pairs.
Yeah, two pairs. Yeah, 2 pairs.
And the fact you've got 2 colours, I think, is brilliant.
Yep.
Because you've got a black and a red pair.
I use the red one in the garden
Great.
and the black ones around the house. Which actually, because I work for Piranha, I've got 3 pairs. So it's like,
look
you
at
show
you.
off.
Show
I know, you know. It's like, so I've got an extra. I'm going to keep one in the kitchen and then one around the house as well.
And £20, 19.99 gets you 2 pairs. 521014 is your item number. Super strong. They've also got that cover included.
Exactly right, and that just keeps it safe in the drawer because you don't want to. You don't want if you got ordinary scissors and they open in the drawer and you pop your hand in the drawer. You don't want that because you never know what it's going to get. By the way, there is a little hole in the end there, which means that if you've just been washing them up and they're wet still and you
they
put them
can
in,
dry.
it drips out.
Oh, that's
It's
clever.
like, it's all been thought about, so it doesn't get all in
Yeah, because
inside.
if you do something like a raw chicken, perhaps you're going to cut up chicken, we can put those in the dishwasher.
You
to
can,
wash them
absolutely right.
and then
Yep.
pop them in the dryer. Didn't know that either.
And of
about the
course,
lid.
I love this bit. It's even got a bottle opener on the side.
Very handy.
For when you get exhausted and tired
That's
and
it.
a little bit thirsty.
When you've done
doing
a
all-
lot of
yes,
cutting, it's
absolutely.
thirsty work.
Well, it is. And, well, you know, if you're a crafter, it is thirsty work, isn't it? It's like putting all those bits together. So you're all of that. And 2 pairs for that price is amazing. Look at that.
And both come individually boxed, so if you did want to keep one and give one away,
Yeah.
you can do. 521014 is that item number there. shopontv.co.uk. So many of you ordering
Lots of you
on the
loving
website.
those.
Yep.
Vast amount of the stock of those has sold out and gone. We've only gone to them a couple of times. We are going to leave them just for a moment. Do put them in your basket. Check your baskets through. And don't forget, if you spend over £30, so perhaps get the scissors and get these and have a little nose. There might be some of the bits you want on our website. If you spend over 30, you will actually then get, of course, PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So order 2 lots of the peeler if you like, or order the peeler and the scissors. The peeler set is phenomenal, and it is so much more than just a peeler. Comes with a 5-year warranty. But look how beautifully boxed it is. Great present as well.
Do you know what it is? For anybody that loves cooking, this is an absolute must because everybody needs to peel, everybody needs to slice, everybody needs to be able to prep their veggies properly.
And sometimes that's the worst job, is prepping, because it takes so long, or it's a nightmare. If it's something that's really tough, you can't peel it. If it's something that's really, you know, soft, again, you can't get... Honestly, this is so phenomenal.
Well, let me tell you, it comes with a 5-year guarantee. And how many kitchen appliances come with a 5-year guarantee?
Very few.
But as we've heard tonight, loads of people have been emailing in that they've had their Piranha peelers. The first email we got was 8 years.
Yep.
Then it was 10. Then it was, what,
had
jumped to 20, didn't it?
I think we had a 20. But Hector and Edward both on 25 years.
We've been selling it for 25 years, the Piranha peeler set, and I have to say, it just shows you. But this is the peeler that can't go blunt, so it can do brilliant stuff like butternut squash. Look at this, just how quick that is. Look how quick it is, and look how little peel
That's what's
comes
amazing,
away.
isn't it? So little waste.
Exactly
and you're
right.
able to eat so much more because you're not throwing it in the bin, which we do
Exactly,
with the
and
peel.
so it's better value for money as well. this is the peeler set that people have had for so long, not because they're not using it, but because it can't go blunt. And it seems like a really odd thing to say, it can't go blunt, but it can't go blunt because it's got teeth rather than straight blades. So that's the close-up. You can see it's got 2 sets of teeth on the micro blade. So if you've got a straight carving knife, you will need to sharpen that every so often because it's a straight blade and that will go blunt. But your bread knife never goes blunt, does it?
No.
Because it's got serrated edges, and that's the point. And then here, look at this. So what haven't I shown you yet? Oh, I tell you what.
What
I've got an
for?
onion in here that has not been peeled because what you can do is you can peel an onion. Oh, if it's got really loose paper, take that off. But look, you can peel. So you don't even need to worry about it. You can do that really easily, but also, how about this? If you don't like the furry bit on a kiwi, you can do... Now, there's a debate at the Piranha office as to whether you eat the furry bit or not.
I eat the furry bit.
But surely it scrubs you on the inside and then it scrubs you coming back out again. It's like,
what a vision.
I'm not a big fan of the furry bit, so I prefer to peel mine. Each to their own. Each to their own. Each to their own.
Right now, but I'm not going to say a word.
That's the thing. Do you know what? But I love the way that you don't just go in one direction. You can go both
This is
ways.
clever, isn't it? Because the
I'll go
actual
a bit slower for you.
blades, the teeth are on both sides.
Exactly.
So left-handed, right-handed, forwards,
Doesn't matter.
backwards,
Exactly
or
right.
one way, whatever way you want to use it.
And so it might be that you want to just have beautiful strips and wonderful ribbons
That's like
of
slices,
vegetables.
yeah,
Absolutely right.
ribbons.
And so the ribbons, but this is a perfect slicing tool as well as a peeling tool. So let's get our cheese back out because
love it
we
for
all
this.
love a bit of cheese. Here, look at this. So we've got beautiful Parmesan here. I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago on TV in Italy selling the Piranha peeler set, and the Parmesan there is obviously absolutely incredible. But ordinary cheddar as well. If you're an ordinary cheddar fan, it does cheese with ease. Look at this. Beautiful.
You can't do that by hand. And if you're doing loads of sandwiches for the kids, you know, and the family in the morning, how quick and easy to get a cheese sandwich or cheese on crackers or cheese on toast.
Yes.
The best.
Exactly.
Because you've got it's even, so it's all going to melt at the same rate, isn't it?
It also
perfect cheese on toast.
It also shreds. So for desserts and things, I'm going to do it over here because it's a bit messy, this one. Look, you can have beautiful chocolate sprinkles as well. So it will, look at that, tiramisu or trifle.
On cakes.
Cappuccino. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
That'd
absolutely.
Be posh, wouldn't it?
Now, I've used dark chocolate, but you can use any kind of chocolate that you want, obviously. The best results, take it straight out of the fridge.
The chocolate.
Because then if it's too melty, it won't do anything for you. But it's so good. Tell you what, let's do coleslaw again because
coleslaw time.
Because you can slice.
Beautifully.
Obviously, you can peel. But have a look at it shredding. So to make your own homemade.
Look how easy it is.
Backwards and forwards on your cabbage. It's as easy as that.
And so quick.
You'll notice that I've cut mine into quarters because it does it on the sides much better. So do it on the sides.
Yeah.
So that's what I do with it. And then so you've got the sides to be able to do that with. But look, and how much coleslaw you get in.
It's all even again,
It absolutely
and
is.
you know what's in there. You know the ingredients.
No preservatives.
You know what? It is so beautiful, and Piranha believes that fresh is best. And it absolutely is. They also believe that you should eat the rainbow, and with the Piranha peeler set, you can just peel absolutely everything with ease. So, that's the peeler. It peels, it shreds, it slices, but that's only one bit of the kit.
Part of the kit, isn't
because
it?
you've also got the slicing board. Now, the slicing board is clever because you can do all kinds of crisps and things. If you take your peeler and you have the handle pointing towards you, and then you take your slicing board and you have the pointy bit pointing towards you, and just slide it underneath, and then it locks into the recess.
Right,
just like so. Let me grab a carrot here to be able to show you. There we go. And so now, look, you can just get perfect slices of carrot, or you can go with sweet potato. We've got the sweet potato here as well. So you can, you can do that really easily. If you're trying to get your kids to eat more fruit and veg, it's a great way of doing it. Sweet potato crisps in your air fryer, absolutely beautiful.
Sound
all perfectly even as well. We are just getting busier and busier as you see all the different
And your
things
onion.
you can do.
Yes.
An onion sliced straight into the pan when you're cooking. And everybody
really
hates
easy.
chopping onions.
Oh, do you know what? It really is horrible. But of course, the slicing board's also got the V knife on the end of it, so you can make fancy fruit and veg. So when you're having guests over for picnics or
a buffet,
you're having a buffet. You know when you go to those Chinese restaurants and they've done all of the fruit and veg so beautifully. This is how they do it.
Look
at that.
And it looks so impressive.
Oh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't done my cucumber crown. It's my specialty.
Crown.
They laugh at me at the Piranha office for this one because I know they don't think anybody would do this, but I quite like this one.
Okay.
So.
Are you going to wear the...
So cute. No. It's not quite big enough for my head, but here we go. So about half an inch down from the end of your cucumber, you simply go round like so. So you poke it in. That's a technical term, obviously. You poke it in like so. Easy to do. And so, oh no, one more. There we go, one more. But look, I'm going to make a double crown for you.
Oh.
Yes, one each for you.
Oh.
So I'm going to cut it on this side.
Oh.
And now, ready? Ta-da! You got a double cucumber crown.
Impressive. I'm thinking about when you're on cruise ships and things.
They dress all the buffets,
and it looks amazing.
Well,
you can do that and do it so quickly and easily.
Certainly, even the kids can do this one.
And the kids might eat it because it looks quite exciting.
Yeah. This is quite fun. Now, you know our friend Evie, who makes a lot of cakes?
Yes, we do.
She's a bigwig at Piranha, and she makes a lot of beautiful cakes.
Amazing
and
cakes.
I showed her this idea, and she went, "No, I'll never do that." But I think it's a good idea because literally, you make the kind of crown there with the kiwi, and then you pop that on top of your cake like so.
Yeah.
I thought that's quite a nice idea,
I think it's a great idea.
She said I'd never got on Bake Off with that. Hey ho, got to give it.
Gorgeous meringue.
To be fair, she probably knows better than me.
Yeah.
It's like, so all of those beautiful things. So that is the two pieces.
Still more.
But of course, still more to come, because this is your. Let me just rinse that.
Now we're just getting busier and busier, even though it's getting late, coming towards 2 o'clock now, massively busy. For this, I mean, I bought a machine just to do courgette.
Exactly.
And it was more than what you're paying today for your full set.
Yeah, good point.
If I'm honest, I don't think I've even used it once because it's massive. Do you know,
I know exactly
and
the machine because I've got one in my cupboard as well. It's an absolute nightmare.
It's such a big workup. I probably have used it once.
But this set replaces that, and so much easier as well.
Does so much, doesn't it?
By the way, you can do it. Like, where's the butternut squash that we had earlier? Look, you can do butternut squash. So you can do. These are called boodles in the supermarket.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. So like spaghetti, courgette spaghetti, but these are boodles, butternut squash noodles. So look, like so. And there, you can do that.
These are completely fresh, straight
absolutely
fruit
right.
and vegetable.
Too right. What I would do for ease, I would actually cut that in. Once I'd peeled it, I'd actually cut that in half, so you do it on the sides.
Okay.
Right.
But just for ease, just to show you that. So you can do all kinds of julienne really simply, and that is the set.
And it's all in your set, your box.
Do you know what? And that's why it's so beautiful.
Absolutely, amazing. Great gift idea. Looks lovely. Lovely present for someone that's just moved into a new home. Or perhaps, actually, when you go around to someone's for dinner, what a nice present to give them. And it's so versatile. It's so much more than just a peeler.
Well, you've seen all the different pieces here, and there's a bonus that we're going to show you in just a moment. You're getting the peeler, you're getting the julienne blade, and you're also getting that fabulous mini mandolin. But for things that are really difficult to peel, like butternut squash, like pineapples,
like swedes.
Yeah.
But then you can peel a grape if you want to. But even on the toughest of things, they used it on wood there. And now they're peeling a tomato. It's not going to blunt. They're not going to blunt these blades. They come with a 5-year warranty. We've had people emailing in saying they've had them 18 years, 20 years, 25 years. You can do the slices. You can shred. You can do cabbage and onions and carrots and make coleslaw, which is absolutely fabulous. But then just look at the tiniest amount that you're peeling or slicing. So it allows you to have less waste. The chocolate on the cake there looked amazing, but again, so easy to do. But we love it for the cheese.
Well, and also for your basics, your potatoes, your carrots, you will use it pretty much every single day. Hayley just said about cheese, you get that even slice every single time. So no thick bits and thin bits, they're all the same size.
So whether you're cooking things or whether you'll put them into a sandwich, you've got that same thickness. But remember, you've then got the julienne, you've also got the mandolin, and of course you have got the spiral cutter, which we will show you. Super tough. Don't drive your car over it. I'll be worried about your wheels. But at £19.99, exceptional value for money. 206063. Busiest point of the show now, so it's been lovely having your company this morning.
And of course, recommended by TV chef Rusty Lee, who is our brand ambassador. We love Rusty.
We need the laugh on.
I tried to get her in this evening. She doesn't want to stay up this late.
busy.
It's like she's
busy.
Do you know, we were filming with her
Just have a good
couple of
night's
weeks ago.
sleep to have that giggle.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. So it's so funny. Look, we've also got a bonus with the Piranha peeler set, which is great. I mean, for £20, the set itself is like, I think in some places we sell these for £5 each. I
Right,
think. Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. But this is a really clever little thing. It's the only knife blade I've ever come across that has got a screw blade attachment on it there as well. And so it's a plastic knife, which means that you can actually run your finger up and down it and you're not going to cut yourself. It's strong enough to cut through vegetable matter, not strong enough to cut through your hand.
Okey-dokes.
That's always good, which also means the kids can help use it. Because the kids are going to like doing this as well.
Wait till you see what it does.
Sean, pass me a potato.
Potato
That would be
time.
kind. Thank you so much. This is a tornado potato, and if you've got an air fryer at home, and who hasn't, look at this. Simply push the nub in and start it off with your fingers, because that gives you the purchase. Otherwise, when you go round, it might wobble a bit. So you need to go in. Now, what you can do, can you see you've got a little hole there? You can put a skewer through that, and then it's automatically on the skewer as you go round.
That's really clever.
You don't have to do that, but it's just an idea. So look, round and round and round you go. This is a totally raw potato, done nothing with it. You could peel it with the peeler first, obviously, but you don't have to. And look at this, round and round we go. And now, look at that. And so pop a skewer through there.
Is that?
Spray it with a little bit of spray oil. 160 degrees on your air fryer, so not too hot. 160, about 15 minutes. You get a perfectly crunchy, beautiful golden snack. But if you've got the saute pan from Tower earlier on, you can shallow fry these as well. And that is beautiful too, with a little bit more. It's
And what did you say about putting in between?
A little bit of parmesan in between, parmesan shavings, you know, so you can shave the parmesan with your Piranha peeler set. Maybe a sprinkle of paprika on, or chili flakes if you like it really hot. You see, all good. So all of that, so you can do it with the potato. So that's the potato. Let's do it with a courgette there as well. Let's just chop the top off the courgette, because...
And it could be a courgette, it could be a cucumber.
Yeah, absolutely. It can even, Hayley, it can even be a carrot.
How can it be a carrot?
You've got to do, or a parsnip, could be a parsnip, but you...
Oh, that would be nice, yes.
Yeah. But you've got to microwave it for 30 seconds first.
So it's a bit softer.
Because otherwise it will just snap.
Okey-dokes.
Because it's too starchy.
Anything really hard.
Anything really hard, microwave it and then let it cool down, and it's actually softened the fibres then, which
that's
is
going to
really
be great for, like, you know, with the honey on and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Roast it. Oh,
nice. I like that idea.
Nice.
Sweet potatoes are also really hard, so you can't do it like you do it with the potato, but you can put them in the microwave for 30 seconds and do that,
and then
do
just
that
let them
as well.
cool down a little bit
exactly
before
right.
you do it.
So you push the nubbly bit in at the top, and you start it off with your fingers. Do you like my technical term there?
I
It is
love
a technical
them,
term, nubbly bit.
yes.
Then you stick your finger in the hole, and around and round.
And you're off.
And like so.
Look at that.
It's very cool, isn't
Some people have said to us, why don't you do it the other way round? Because actually it's
harder.
It's harder, but two, you get to the point where it just falls off due to gravity.
Right, yeah.
Whereas if you do it upwards...
It's more satisfying this way, because you can get some speed going.
Agreed.
And then you've got the thrill of the finale.
And you can make a rosette out of a courgette.
How good is that going to make
Rossetti.
your buffet?
Absolutely, look at that.
And get
Really
the kids
nice.
interested
On the plate, that would
in
look
food
great,
as
wouldn't
well.
it?
Look at this.
Absolutely love that.
So if your kids will not eat fruit and veg, this is a great way of actually just
inspire
getting...
them.
Absolutely, it really is clever. And look, we've also got, what should we do? A little bit of cucumber, shall we?
Yeah,
Should we do cucumber?
yes.
Why not? There we go, cucumber there. Just give it a flat top. So you don't really need to do that with a potato, but do it with a flat top.
Yep.
Like so. There we go. And simply
With your hands
pop
first.
it in with your hand first.
Then
and
you're
then put your
ready.
finger in the hole.
And we're off.
Here we go. Because this on the side of your salad, and I was never a massive salad fan when I was growing up, But with this, every single slice is the same. I've got a bit of a watery cucumber there. But you can decorate it around your salad. Really. Do you put salt and pepper on your salad?
No. Pepper?
I've only just really learnt about this. It's changed my world.
Yeah, only pepper we put.
Oh, no, salt as well. It's absolutely. It's like you would season your steak. You can season your salad as well.
Always uses salt on things like tomatoes, and I never got it.
Yes.
Apparently so good, so good.
Now, would you like me? I don't need to do it right this second, but I can do it right this second, depending on what the producer says. Would you like me to make you a melon basket?
Are we doing it now, or are we going to save that?
Later. We're doing that later. Fine, no worry at all.
Only because there were so many people with these in baskets right now. If you want to get hold of this bundle, you can still go to the website. That's the easiest way to shop. The phone's really busy when we have a show like this. So if you want to go for the bundle, shopontv.co.uk, and there you'll see everything that we have available on the live show.
Remember, if you are going for the Piranha peeler, you have got a 5-year guarantee on that. And what a gorgeous set as well as a gift. We've got so many amazing products. Products I think are all necessities for your home.
Yeah.
$19.99, and lots of you multi-order. And if you do spend over £30, you will then, of course, get PayPal Pay in 3. I think lots of you going for the peeler set and the scissors, and the scissors are incredible, and they've been so busy.
Yeah, 50% of our stock, that's half the stock already in baskets. These are the Pro Cut scissors. You'll use them all around the home. They're great secateurs in the garden. They're great if you're a crafter, if you want to use them on all your crafting materials. That's what Hayley loves them for.
Oh, they're a nightmare to get in that packaging, whether it's food or whether it's actually product, and it cuts through them like you won't believe. But then you can use it on, of course, your cooked meat, like we're seeing here, but you can use it on raw chicken too to cut. And then you can put them in the dishwasher for cleaning and then use them on other items. Because you've got 2 pairs, I definitely have one that are your kitchen set, sprung loaded, so it makes it so easy to cut. It sort of encourages and helps you to cut the toughest of things. But then you've got a second pair, which you could perhaps use as your gardening set or your crafting set.
Yeah, that spring loading that you see there makes the ease of use with these scissors, left or right-handed, as Hayley was saying. If you're a crafter, you'll use them for cardboard, paper, wire, thin metals and plastics. If you're a gardener, you'll love it for trimming flowers, shrubs, weeds, small branches as well. And there's the spring I was talking about.
And you just saw the bottle opener there as well. So after you've done a hard job in the garden or a hard job crafting or a hard job cooking, you can open your bottle for it.
You can. And you do get 2 pairs, as we were saying. You'll get a black pair and a red pair. They also come with that safety cover included as well. And you get both for $19.99. 521014 if you want to get the Pro Cut scissor twin pack that we've got for you.
Really good. So handy to have a pair of scissors that do all of those jobs. Now, it's so handy as well to have a pan that does lots of jobs.
Got some.
We have still got some. It's super limited. So we've got so many people still trying to order and very few left. Should be £60, $59.99. We've got an amazing deal at $24.99. When we do sell out, and we are down to the very last few now, you could go elsewhere, but you'll be a bit disappointed because not our price. Amazon, I buy loads from Amazon and they do some of the best prices. $34.99. It's a good price. It's still reduced from $60. And Tower themselves, $31.99. It does have a 10-year warranty. Just register it online, check your terms and conditions. But you have got, honestly, a saute pan that you will use. I think you could use this every day of the week, whether you're doing breakfast, lunch or dinner, whether you're just doing eggs, whether you're doing an omelette, whether you're doing a big stew or a curry. The saute pan out of all of our sets, and our saute pan was at $89.99 and we love it. It is the pan we use the most.
It's such a great design, this as well. You've got this gorgeous base on here, which means you can use it on gas, electric, ceramic, halogen. It won't bend or buckle because it has that solid base that you can see there. Gorgeous design. You've got the vented top as well, so you won't have to balance the lid. Fabulous non-stick inside there. And the handles are actually riveted on, so it's a really sturdy pan. At this kind of price, to have a saute pan at $24.99, it's spectacular value.
Ceramic non-stick as well, superior non-stick. So you'll find you'll perhaps not use any oil at all or use the tiniest amount of oil. So could help you with a healthier way of cooking as well. But I really do think it will be something you'll use every single day of the week. And if you want to start something on the hob, and whether you're, I don't know, braising steak, or whether you're searing, or whether you're just doing a few onions and mushrooms and things first, and then you create something in your pan, you can then finish things off in the oven, which is really good.
Yeah, it goes up to great temperatures on this pan, and it looks great. It's a really stylish pan to have out on the hob all the time at $24.99. That ceramic non-stick, riveted handles, oven safe, as we were saying, and even the look
very little left. You desperately need to check your baskets out. You are going to absolutely love that in your kitchen. So 542328 is your item number. Now, if you're like us, we're forever breaking something. You always need a good glue, but you never seem to find a good glue, or it doesn't glue everything. This glue is quite incredible because it does virtually glue all materials. Practically, there's very little that it doesn't.
Well, it's easier to show you that what it doesn't glue than what it does. The item number is 289046. You can see just at the bottom there, not good for polythene or polypropylene, but everything else that you see on the top means it's such a multi-purpose glue. Rubber, plastic, metal, wood, leather, ceramic, stone, glass, paper, and it gives you the opportunity to just get whatever you're gluing into the right position.
Perspex and glass as well, because it actually dries completely clear. And I love what you're saying, because when you try and glue something, you sometimes glue it a bit skewiffy,
Well, if it
don't you?
cures too quickly, it's stuck.
And it does give you the time. So it cures in seconds, but it allows you to get it into the right place. It is industrial strength, and that gives you a glue that really is going to work and work at extreme temperatures. You can see there, minus 65 to 180 degrees, which is brilliant.
And it's waterproof once it's dry as well, that industrial strength. You are getting 3 of them for £20. 289046 is the item number.
And being as you've got 3, you could have one in the kitchen drawer, one in the work shed. Perhaps you're an angler. You could take one angling, and you make your own flies and things. To have a good glue is really, really important. And perhaps you make models and things. Absolutely. Or you could keep 2 and give one to your mum and dad, or you could have one for the in-laws, one for your mum and dad. You're going to absolutely love it. We should see it in action, shouldn't we?
Yes, let's see some demonstrations from a previous show with Rob and Mark.
Have a look at this. This is just a tile, and I got Sam, our floor manager, just to break the tile in half, which he did in a very manly way.
He's a very manly floor manager.
I'm just making it wet, so in the same way as with wood, it's porous. So I'm just going to put...
Do you do that with all your ceramics as well?
You can do with ceramics, yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to...
900 drops.
You get 900 drops, you can afford to put the drops down.
Oh, yeah, you get 3 bottles as well for 20 quid.
And now I'm just going to pop it together like so. And hold. I'm going to hold it.
Hold. Please hold.
Do not move. Do not pass go. Do not collect £200. Because the thing
Tension building here in the studio as Mark Rice attempts to fuse 2 pieces of tile together with the Furzer Fix 20-gram instant adhesive trio pack.
But you know that if you've got the final tile in your bathroom and you drop it and you go, oh, I can't get any more of these really expensive tiles.
Yes, I know.
This could be a lifetime. I mean, look, Sam hasn't actually broken it. I mean, he's broken the seal, but...
He has broken the seal.
Look, there.
Oh, look. Ooh. By the way, I love that we're calling it adhesive glue.
Because aren't they the same thing?
Well, I would have thought so. Oh, thank goodness this glue's adhesive, otherwise it would have been called melon.
I've got an idea, Rob. Let's make this into a circle, shall we?
Oh, OK.
Why not? Why not make it into a circle? So, a couple of drops of Furzer Fix like so. What you're trying to do is get rid of the air, remember?
Yes. Does it sort of disperse it as you push it?
Well, the thing is, you can move it around for 2 or 3 seconds. So that's why crafters like Furzer Fix, because you can position it as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like so.
I like that.
There. So you're trying to. So
But once it sticks, once it's gone, it's gone.
Oh look, I've created one of those infinity loops.
Oh, wow. The trouble with infinity goes on forever.
I love your gags. We're on the same level, aren't we?
We're on the same level now, yes, yeah. That's great.
There you go.
Whatever, shove a little.
There you go. There you go.
Go on then. I'm quite heavy. I mean, please don't let go.
Straight through the set.
Straight through the set.
Straight through the set. So it's good.
Amazing.
Now we've shown the black ring, but look, it's
completely and utterly fixed.
So that means
Now,
that if you do have an old-fashioned vacuum cleaner with a belt in, or it's your cam belt in your car,
it was
something
just
like
about,
that.
or the radiator.
Absolutely.
How many times? You don't have to use your pantyhose anymore for the Pro Temp radio.
Exactly.
The radiator belt.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
keep one of these in the. See, this is why you get 3. One in the glove box, one in the kitchen drawer, one in the garage.
Yeah,
kind of
totally.
thing. Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. Now these are brand new nuts, aren't they?
These are brand new nuts.
I only say that because they haven't got rust or oxidation.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Same thing, I suppose.
We bought them from the DIY.
They're not special stunt nuts. They are just regular old nuts.
Can you imagine me having special stunt nuts?
I would, frankly, I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Probably best to do nothing.
Probably
with it.
nothing.
Probably best to just leave it hanging
Yes,
there.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
I went to. I was going to bring another prop with me today.
Yeah.
And in the office at Furzer Fix, we were just playing around with the glue. We were breaking things and fixing them and breaking them and fixing them. And this ornament had 2 beautiful swan heads. And Molly, my friend Molly, dropped it on the floor, and it literally went into so many different pieces. I couldn't fix them all back together. It was more like a jigsaw. Than a puzzle for the TV.
Yes.
So it's
yes.
like, so look,
it's done already. Look. Solid.
So you can stick metal to. I'm going to stick metal to tile.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, that's great. You can cross-pollinate because sometimes
Yes, cross-pollinate.
Sometimes you, but maybe in your bathroom or your kitchen, you have got tile. Now, if it's a high gloss glaze, does that matter?
No, exactly.
Maybe
right.
you want to put
because the thing is, if it's porous, you make it wet. If it's high gloss, it's absolutely fine because it will stick to the high gloss. Yeah.
Maybe you want to put a hook.
Absolutely right, Rob. Yes.
Or actually, this is strong enough. You could even do things like when you've got brand new tile, you buy a new toilet roll holder or a new towel rail. And you can't. It's really dodgy screwing into or drilling into tile once it's on the wall.
2 little drops.
You can totally mess it up.
Kids' toys when they break.
Yeah, and they
made of this kind of plastic.
Yes.
You know, so many things in the house is made of this kind of vinyl-y type plastic.
I used to with Lego. I suppose other building blocks are available. If you buy something that is a what do you call it? A specialist type of build. You know, it's a specific thing you're building. Often my son would glue the bits together so that it stayed intact.
Absolutely.
Built.
Absolutely. We'll leave that just to render just for a few moments.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you how powerful this glue is with this because you won't be able to get them apart, but it will snap one of the bits of plastic.
Really,
so
really, really. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fuerza, which is the Spanish for force. Fuerza Fix Instant Adhesive. £20 gets you all 3 bottles. They are 20 grams each, which is a lot. It's extra long life, 2,700 drops of adhesive. It could be, I don't know about you, it probably would be the last set of glue I ever need to buy. We'll find out about shelf life and everything else from Mark in a moment, unless he wants to interject now.
No.
Right. The value is amazing because, I mean, I paid for a couple of grams of this stuff. I've paid 10 quid. I think I bought a set of 3 for 20. So I got 6 grams of glue. And not only that, I used it once. It didn't glue together for the reason that I bought it. And then the next time I needed it, it stuck everything. I couldn't get the cap off the bottle because it had stuck. I managed to pry it off eventually. And then I had to cut down the tip of the thing because it had all glued together. This solves all the problems, but also it glues, by the looks of it, so much more than a lot of these other super glues do or can. So really, at the end of the day, this is the... If something can stick one thing to another, it's the Fuerza Fix, basically, is the way to look at it, isn't it?
All of your precious ornaments can be fixed with Fuerza Fix. And it's not like you're sticking it back on the shelf and you can't use the teapot again.
Right.
You can use the teapot again because it is stuck properly.
I had a freezer drawer that got stuck because of ice.
You make a really
and
good
I pulled it out and snapped it.
Yes.
And it was a teeny bit of plastic. To replace the whole drawer was 20 quid.
Not at all surprised. Fuerza Fix will do that because it will go from very, very cold, frozen temperatures, to very, very hot. So as low as minus 65 degrees.
Celsius?
Yes, Celsius.
Blimey.
To 180 degrees Celsius.
That's in your
oven.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
So you have no problem.
So you can do repairs for anything that's in the fridge or the freezer.
I think it's worthwhile pointing out again that this is one of the top brands of glue that's available. And you think you're getting all of that.
It does, yeah.
But you're not. That's just the delivery device. You're only getting the little tube in the centre.
So you see, to me, that's just...
Which is like... It seems a bit mean, doesn't it?
Really,
I think so. I think so. Whereas with Fuerzafix, you know you're getting
it's a clear bottle,
20 grams, 900 drops.
So minus 65 degrees to 180 degrees temperature-wise.
Yes.
It basically will glue everything except for the two things we said it won't glue, which is basically what the bottle's made
Polythene and polypropylene.
Polythene and polypropylene.
Yep.
What about shelf life? Do you know the shelf life?
Do you know what? I haven't found it.
Okay, fair enough. I
haven't been working with it long enough for it not to work anymore.
Fair enough. You'll probably use it up before it stops working.
If you've got
waterproof?
Yes, if you've got an aquarium which has got if you've got a plastic aquarium which has got cracks in or in the side, it absolutely it dries clear, so it will dry with glass as well.
So you just do little dribbles.
Do a little dribble over the top of it.
That is
it's very clever, isn't it?
All right, let's go back, shall we, to this. So you've got this black and this white material.
Could you confirm that they are stuck together for me?
We've never met before, have we? They are stuck. Yeah.
Now try and prise them apart.
Oh!
The plastic snapped before the Fuerzafix broke. But isn't that clever?
That is, and strangely satisfying.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
It's good stuff. Look, at the end of the day, this is not rocket science. We're not trying to blow smoke up anyone's bum here. It's glue, but it's blooming good glue, and it's a lot of it for 20 quid.
I've stuck my nuts to my tile.
Oh no. Oh, matron. If you're a contractor, this is something I must have in your toolbox.
Yep.
A builder, that sort of thing. A crafter.
Yep.
I mean, you know, there are lots of craft glues out there, and there are lots of different glues for different uses. Can you stick card to card? And
you can. Oh, absolutely. And because you can also move it, so let me just show you. You can move it around for 2 or 3 seconds before you've actually placed it, and that's really important for crafting. So if you've got various bits of a card going and decoupage and all of that kind of stuff, yeah, absolutely, it's really, really good for that. So remember, what you're doing is you're eliminating the air, Rob. You're eliminating the air so it cures.
Right.
Now, at the end of the day, you probably won't want to chuck it around after 20 seconds like we've been doing. You'll want it to fix properly and stick. So give it an hour.
Oh, only an hour though? I thought you were going to say overnight.
Give it an hour, give it an hour. But before you go and go, well, I'll just see if it comes apart.
Yeah. So you said it'll do glass?
It does glass
mirror.
As well. I just haven't got any glass. It does mirror as well.
Can you stick other things to glass and mirror?
You can.
So of all the things it will stick together of the same thing, can you also stick those things to those other things?
You can. Glass to tile, tile to glass.
Can we see that slide again? Is there any chance we can possibly...
All of these bits stick together. Tell you what, let's stick something to a bit of wood as well.
Oh, let's do that, yeah.
Because let's stick a bit of plastic to a bit of wood. So again, with wood, just remember you need to make it a little bit damp
first,
just because it needs to...
Could it be just tap water and a damp cloth?
Yep, exactly. So pop your Fuerzafix. And because you get so much, you can afford to use 3 drops. You don't have to worry about it. You're not trying to save it all the time.
No.
Now, Rob, for absolute clarity,
yes,
I can't guarantee you won't get 895 drops in this one and 905 drops in that one.
Right.
It depends how big your drops are.
That's true.
To be honest, it's approximately 900 drops. That's, it's worthwhile pointing out, isn't it?
Worthwhile
just in case somebody gets...
I only got 700.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but your drops were the size of Smarties.
But we all know people like that.
And for me, more is always more.
Yes, exactly.
So,
more is always
genuinely,
more.
You only need a tiny little drip. Literally, the drop that comes out the tip is all you need.
And I'm just going...
here's that slide again. I just want to show you all the things.
Lovely.
So, I'm not going to read them all out again. But not suitable for use on polythene or polypropylene. The bottle's made out of polypropylene, because that's why the glue doesn't stick inside it. And you can't stick one... this is a bit meta, but you can't stick one bottle to another bottle.
That's true. That's true, exactly. And why the lid doesn't stick to the bottle.
Exactly. Yeah. But almost all plastics, but look, plated metals. Yep. So you could stick, if you've got costume jewellery and you're making some kind of garland or decoration. Leather, as you can fix shoes, polycarbonate.
And I did the rubber on my shoe, if you remember, as well. So
what about fabrics?
Yes, you can do fabric together. So felt together works really well. I've done felt together.
Just don't squeeze it with your fingers if it's likely to go porous and to go through the fabric.
Exactly right. Yeah. And also, if in doubt, do a test
first.
It's always the sensible thing to do.
It's great for general repairs.
So they've all stuck together.
What do you call that?
There you go. I call that a triple sandwich. A triple Fuerzafix sandwich.
Very good. Very good.
But do remember that your metal is all stuck together.
Do you know what I want to do next time, Mark? When we do another show?
Yep.
I want you to bring in an anvil.
Yes.
And I want to stick something to the anvil and then lift up the anvil. So what you could do is you could grab one of your big ones, glue the top like that,
the top to an
by the side, and then we'll lift it up with another piece of glued material that's been stuck together.
Hammer here, it's not quite the same.
We want to stick a hammer to the... You're going to ruin your hammer by sticking...
No, I'm not going to ruin that. No, I need the hammer.
No, you
Good point, good point. Yeah. But just in case you didn't see how strong it was...
Pieces of car. I mean, if your bumper broke, would it work on bumper plastic?
You're so much stronger than I am. Yes, it would work, yes. So if a bit has fallen off your car, my sister was telling me that the undercarriage bit that protects the undercarriage of her car fell off the other day and it dragged down the motorway and then it came off and she stopped and picked it up.
Yeah.
Yes, you could stick bits back together again.
And they don't have to be temporary repairs. They can, if you can get a good join on them, they can be permanent repair. I mean, you know, you have a bumper break or something like that, you take it to the car dealership, you're talking about a lot of money.
Absolutely. Have you seen this stuff? This is worthwhile.
No.
Just having a look.
We've got about 30 seconds left.
Okay, well, let me just stick it very quickly then for you. So.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I know what it is. It goes around lenses.
Exactly, and you can also see it, so you simply pop it together, but it could be kids' toys as well.
Yeah.
So
it could be.
You stick it together, and if, just got it on my finger, so I just rub my finger there, absolutely superb. And there
it is. Ta-da!
Truly is the glue for every single job, and honestly, virtually glues all materials. Check your baskets out for that, but check everything else out on our website as well.
You'll see everything we've got on the show. Some great deals, real household essentials for you tonight. There's the scissors that we're going to demonstrate for you in just a second. As Hayley said, that glue, absolutely brilliant. Some great deals under £20.
Yeah, so multi-order. If you spend over £30, you can get PayPal Pay in 3 as well on our website. But we come back to our scissors, which are one of our best sellers tonight, and will be the handiest scissors, but I think the best scissors because they seem to cut through all and everything.
Well, to be fair, I like to think of them as shears rather than scissors
they've got that spring.
If you put your finger in the hole of the scissors, if you've got manual dexterity problems, it can be really difficult. Whereas this is good because you can use left hand or right hand very, very easily, and because of the shears are sprung loaded, they're always going to give you that power. Then you lock it back into position when it's done. They're also dishwasher safe, so if you use them outside, it's really good, or you use them on meat or you use them on chicken or stuff like that. You can put them in the dishwasher because that's food grade stainless.
And you get two pairs, so we could have a pair for inside and a pair for
absolutely right. Yeah. One in the shed, one in the kitchen, one in the craft room, one in the not the kids' room.
No, definitely not the kitchen again. I think you definitely
can tell it's late, can't you? Yeah.
They're not needed in every room.
They're not needed in every room.
For the kitchen, definitely.
Do you know what? In my brain, that sounded a lot better than it actually came out.
Don't say that.
What's the time? I won't say that again.
I'd keep the black ones in the kitchen.
Kitchen, craft room, exactly.
Red and white in the garden, or could be in the garage.
Garage. That was what I was thinking of. Yes. Garage or garage? What do you think? Garage or garage?
Garage.
Garage. Garage. I think I'll say garage. I say
garage.
I had to do a voiceover the other day where there was the word garage in it a lot.
Oh, and did you have to think? Yeah. How should I say it?
Well, how did they want it? More to the point. Look at this. This is that kind of vinyl stuff that is like handbags, but also it's like pleather, you know, so it cuts through that. It also does leather.
Nice shorts out of that.
Nice shorts.
I could see you in those.
me or Sean, what are you thinking? But maybe it's both. Oh, there we go. We could start our new umpire band, couldn't we? Exactly. Yeah.
This, I think,
I can picture it. Absolutely. Look at this. Like vinyl flooring.
Yeah, if you want to cut the bit out where the toilet is or where the sink is.
Exactly. Really easy to cut through.
Brilliant.
And you can tell, look, there's no issue there at all.
And it cuts nicely. That's the biggest thing, doesn't it?
It gives you a really lovely... But look, it's not so sharp.
Oh.
Just don't do that at home, but I'm just showing you. When they cut together, the blades together is where it's sharp. And that's what's so good about this. That's what's nice. If you take a look here, you can cut an envelope open really easily. You can also cut through. This is that kind of the thin polystyrene stuff that you use as packaging, but it can go through this really easily. Excellent. It glides through like a knife through butter.
And you're going from one material to another.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm also going not in a straight line, just to show you how easy it is to actually follow curves around, because that can be the quite difficult thing. Oh, I love this kind of stuff. I love the sparkly paper. I'm not very good at crafting, but when I do have a go,
It's always sparkling.
It's always sparkling.
Oh,
I don't think that's going to surprise anyone, is it? To be fair, it's like no. And here, this is acetate, and the acetate stuff is normally really difficult to go. This is the slightly thinner version of that packaging that you hate cutting, Hayley, because that is. It
can be
really
just
sharp.
as nasty.
Yeah,
can't it?
absolutely.
Where it cuts a real sharp, clear,
Exactly right.
precise cut, which is brilliant.
Out in the garden, I've got fencing made of this. This is really. I grow my sweet peas up this in the summer, and it works really well. But look, it's so easy.
And that can be a nightmare.
Oh, it can be.
Through.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Really, really simple.
Fabulous.
To be able to.
Now it's like a little ladder that could go in a little garden.
What, for like neats to go up and things?
Little fairies to go up.
It really has reached that time in the morning, hasn't it?
Couldn't it?
I'd never climb up there. What are you talking about?
what's happened to you?
It's
One
catching,
material
I think,
to another. This is the great thing about these scissors. Super strong. You are getting 2 pairs of them for just $9.
There we go.
And that's sandpaper. So you'd think that'd make them, blunt them.
Exactly.
And I love the fact you can cut it to different sizes. Sometimes you need just a smaller bit of sandpaper for a job, don't you?
Exactly right. And here,
I
look at
love
this.
it for this.
Garden wire. So easy, it just snips through the garden
Because that
wire.
often
Really.
comes on a back, and then there's a little cutter at the end, and you can never make it cut,
And it
you
doesn't
end up
blunt
cutting
them.
too much.
Yeah, it doesn't blunt them at all. It's really good.
Brilliant. So you just
Really
get the amount you need.
Exactly right.
Because you can waste
so
so
you
much.
tie up your flowers with that really nicely.
Absolutely.
We can do so you can do ribbon really nicely as well. So maybe maybe your daughter's the queen of the maypole dance. I don't know. I mean, in your village, perhaps. I don't know.
Or just a dancer. Or just
a
got
dance.
long hair.
Like whatever it is.
Some lovely editorial tonight, Mark.
It's all the great way. But equally, let's think about kitchen as well, because you can go through chicken bones, you can go through chicken breast, you can go through
and you see
chicken
loads
fillet
of
and flour.
demonstrations
Absolutely.
here in this little clip, and you can see it'll cut through virtually all and everything. And that's what I love it for.
That's the one.
That horrible packaging. But use it in the kitchen for so many things: meat, bones, veg, herbs, frozen food as well. Cutting through a chicken, but cutting through a chicken raw too.
It'll do raw chicken too.
And then you can put them in the dishwasher and still use them again for other things.
Yes.
The end, sometimes when you get a bunch of flowers, and you should cut them before you put them into a vase.
Yes, yeah.
Sometimes they're really tricky
Really
to cut
difficult
through.
if you've got thick stems on the
When you buy your
garden.
daffs,
Yes,
maybe
yeah.
you can chop your daff stems off.
In the garden, I think they're brilliant, like a pair of secateurs, because it's got
Yeah.
that spring loading as well.
Exactly.
It's that helping
Same kind of
And
design.
having 2
exactly.
pairs, you can have 1 pair for the garden, 1 pair for the kitchen. But honestly, if it only cut that packaging, I would pay $19.99. I love the little sort of lid for them,
The cover,
little cover. So when you put them into a drawer, and then did you see that? It's even got a bottle opener.
Yes.
Left or right-handed, sprung-loaded for ease of use. And honestly, whether you're a crafter, whether you're just thinking kitchen and house, they are just brilliant at cutting all and everything. Love them. Absolutely love them.
And $19.99 gets you 2 pairs, the red and the black pair. You will get both. 521014 is your item number. Remember, the website is always the easiest. When we have items at this kind of price line, we get so busy on the phones. So shopontv.co.uk. The pan is literally hanging on. There's a couple of those remaining. If you want to get that, now's the time to check out. In fact, whatever you're shopping for, confirm your order and check out those baskets. Don't hang around.
And a real market-beating price there. Got some great prices tonight. Remember, if you do spend over £30 in your basket, you will get PayPal Pay in 3 on our website. So if you are multi-ordering, perhaps you're going for the glue and you're going for the pan, perhaps you're going for the scissors and the Piranha peeler. Honestly, that's the way to shop tonight. And it's really great to have your company. And if you have just switched on, oh my word, this is the hero of the show. I think the hero of any kitchen. If you've got this at home already, it's the most amazing peeler, but it's so much more than just a peeler.
Well, we've had people in touch with us tonight, Sean and Hayley, that have had these since the year 2000.
Yeah,
We've been selling them for 25 years.
Fabulous.
And look, this is what you get. You get the amazing original Piranha peeler, in the one in the centre. You get the slicing board, but also the amazing Julienne peeler as well. This is food-grade stainless steel. Piranha is famous for super sharp stainless steel blades, and they say stay super sharp because they can't go blunt. Now, I realise that's a claim and a half, but let me explain to you the reason why. It can't go blunt because it's got teeth, not straight blades. When it's got teeth, like a bread knife never goes blunt either, whereas your carving knife does, because it's got a straight blade. And that's what's so good. It also grips onto your food, because whenever you're peeling, it really does the job, and it literally grips whatever you want, so you don't have to really work very hard. But look, it's already doing the work for you. But it follows the contours of your fruit and veg.
And the thing I love is it takes just a slither off.
Absolutely.
Whereas when you try and cut, especially something like that, you can cut
bendy.
so much off and really waste so much and put it in the bin. Whereas you just a slither, and so you're wasting less. You're eating more.
You are eating more, and you're saving money because you're not wasting so much.
And it's so easy, Mark, on things that are normally really awkward.
Look, we don't buy butternut squash very often because, look, it's such a devil to actually peel. But look, I'm not actually pushing very hard at all here, and it just does it. Even the nubbly bits at the end. You know, you've got all of that. It's so quick to be able to do it. By the way, if you've got any little bad bits, you've got 2 side pieces here.
Like potatoes and things.
Exactly, that will just take the eyes out really easily. You said that we ought to make faces, so all right, Hayley, let's give him a smiley face.
Smiley face.
All right. It's like I did loads of Halloween puns. We were up at the SECC in Glasgow at like end of October, and we made a lot. What can his name be? So he's a Bertie the Butternut? Maybe? Bertie the Butternut. Perhaps. Barry, exactly right. Look, here...
Joe Squash.
Oh, I like it. I quite like that. That's good. It's even tough enough to do pineapple.
Peaked there, Joe Squash.
He's creeping me out now.
He's waiting to go in that pan for that soup. That's what he's doing.
Absolutely. Pineapple, a fortune to buy it already pre-cut. Whereas pineapples are really affordable, but you don't buy them because they're a nightmare to prep.
Exactly.
But
and how much waste do you get with a pineapple normally?
Much.
You can go both ways, but with a pineapple, because it's so hard, I tend to just put my effort into one way. But as I was saying before, after all of that tough stuff, because it doesn't ever go blunt, you can go to something soft like a tomato and fillet a tomato without any problem at all. It's
again,
so
just
easy to do. Yes, you're not wasting any of your tomato, of course. And lots of people like peeled tomatoes in recipes because you've got to take the skin off. And what would you normally do? You'd boil it and then you'd peel it off, and that's a nightmare.
And time-consuming.
Yes, totally.
So time-consuming.
So all of that. So whatever it is that you want to peel, it might be something as simple as a carrot, but look, you can now go both ways.
I think it's really important to show that, though, Mark, because everyday use, like carrots, potatoes, all those things that can be a pain if you've not got a good peeler.
It's prep that takes a long time, isn't it? And that's what
Sunday lunch on us.
Stops you prepping from scratch, whereas all of a sudden it's so quick and easy. And when you get sort of cut things, you have to have a little read as to what they've put onto those things.
With the preservative in the bag,
fresh,
absolutely.
In the bag.
So you've got...
So not completely so natural then.
Exactly. Well, yeah, quite.
So good for you.
Exactly. Piranha believes that fresh is best, and that's exactly what we're doing here. But look, so it peels, but it also slices.
I love that.
And the fact that it slices ribbons of vegetables every single time, and this is beautiful. So that in a stir fry is just stunning. Those little bits in a stir fry. But look, you can go both ways and just put it in your pan that way. So you don't have to do it slowly. It's just when you get used to it, you can go. You can go exactly right. That's the thing.
But all
by the way,
exactly the same.
So they're going to cook at the same time.
Exactly. You can put it on the board and do it on the board if you want. And I would advise, when you first learn your piranha peeler, just do it on the board. Look at this, and you'll be there in no time at all. So that's useful. So that is peeling and slicing, but it also shreds. Could I have an onion from over there?
Onion?
That would be lovely.
Red or white?
Well, let's go for red. Why not?
Peeled?
Why not? Yeah, peeled. That would be lovely. Thank you.
There you go.
We like a red onion in our house.
Look at this.
We do. We love a red onion.
You can shred an onion.
So that could be going on a salad.
Absolutely.
Or you could be frying that, could you?
Fry it straight off. Again, all evenly cut, so it'll all evenly cook.
When you get too far, put a fork in it.
That's
so that you're not too close to your fingers. That's the way to do that. That's the thing. Let's go for the cabbage next. So we can shred a bit of cabbage. There we go. Look at this for coleslaw.
So quick and easy.
You love
to do
coleslaw.
fresh. I love coleslaw.
Look at this.
And you can just do the right amount.
Exactly.
How often do you buy a big thing of coleslaw and then you never eat it all?
Oh, exactly.
And you can put in just what you want.
Yes.
So if you want to tailor your coleslaw.
Oh, I like
healthier,
it. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Your particular ingredients.
And then, of course, course, if you're very clever, you can then take your julienne peeler and do julienne carrots in there as well, and mix a bit of carrot in there too, so you can do that really simply.
A bit of Granny Smith apple.
Oh, yes, we do like a bit of apple.
I like that idea.
We like
That's
a bit of apple in a coleslaw, or a salad, actually, don't we?
Would you put onion in there as well? Because it's raw onion. Some people love raw onion, some people not so keen on raw onion.
Because it's so thin, I think it
Yep, exactly. But then, of course, we also have the amazing slicing board as well. Now, the slicing board is good, especially if you like crisps and things, because in your air fryer, this works really nicely. So let's get the...
Oh, great.
Look at this. So you can do all of your slices...
So perhaps if the kids don't like eating vegetables, make them into some tasty crisps.
But look, they're all as thin as that.
Brilliant.
And in your air fryer, they're going to work really nicely. Or if you've got just a shallow fry, it's going to work really nicely
in the air fryer, would you spray a bit of oil on them?
Spray a little bit of oil on.
Just a tiny bit.
They don't take very long at all.
Brilliant.
That's the thing. It's really, really beautiful.
Lovely,
so you can do all kinds of things. Let's just do an ordinary potato, shall we? Lovely. Oh yeah, nice big potato.
Just call him ordinary. He's very insulted. He's a very nice potato. And again, that could be on top of a pie.
Oh, absolutely.
And again, it will just cut. It cuts just perfectly. It will cook perfectly.
It's a layered
just really thin slices.
You always cut them different sizes. Don't you? Got a thick bit, a thin bit, and perfect.
Yeah, I wonder what the crisp manufacturers don't want you doing that, of course, do they? But yeah, you can do it at home.
Do your own.
But of course, we've also got the point. I'll come to the point in a minute because I'll do the melon for you. I'll get to the point. Eventually, I'll get to the point. Exactly. But look, you've also got your julienne peeler as well.
So this is a second blade.
Exactly. So that blade is down there, as you can see. This is the second blade that comes in the pack. This is your beautiful julienne.
And that into a salad and things, like the ribbons.
Stunning.
Or courgette.
There's certain supermarkets who do ribbon salads.
And they're really expensive.
Yes, they are, aren't they? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, you can buy all the courgette and all those bits, can't you?
Exactly right.
And do it yourself.
Exactly.
With your peeler.
If it gets stuck a little bit, just pull it out. You've got no problem there at all. It also rinses under the tap, all goes in the dishwasher. You've got no problem. And so...
Now we're getting busier and busier. Lots of you multi-ordering this. I think you're keeping one set for yourself and you've got one as a gift. Remember, it comes with a 5-year warranty as well. And, of course, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you pay more than £30. Beautifully packaged.
It's a lovely
I think
gift set, isn't it? Yeah.
Really nice.
Anybody who's a bit of a foodie, who does a lot of kitchen prep, will love you for this.
If you go to someone's house for dinner and they do lots of cooking, I think that's a great little present.
Yeah.
That with a bottle of
Chinese
wine.
food?
Oh,
yeah.
Do you like Hoisin pancakes?
Yes.
You're there with me.
Have you ever tried to cut that by hand?
Look at this.
Not successful.
Cucumber.
Oh, that's
Look at this.
perfect.
How about that? It's absolutely beautiful for that.
Yes.
Tell you what. Somebody bring the duck.
Yes.
That's the thing. So it does that really nicely. Absolutely. Right, shall we show you the point of this with the melon? All right, let me show you how to do a melon basket. And you can do that. So, all right, here's...
Are you ready for this? Press record.
What you do, so you cut down 2 sides to the centre.
For the handle.
Yes, for the handle.
Right.
Like so. Don't go too far. If you go too far, you just cut all the way through.
I was wondering how you did that bit.
And then here.
Right, and then
so
start.
From the
I hold it like this. Look at this. So you just put... Oh, it squirted at me. It squirted me in the eye.
You got me as well.
Sorry, darling.
That's all right.
And here you go all the way around. Look at this, like so.
Clever.
There we go.
And you go round to the other cut.
Round to the other handle, just trying to...
check where your cut is.
There it is.
Right.
And then that section peels out like so.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
I thought this was going to take ages. It's really quick, isn't it?
It works better with a cantaloupe melon, but as I said before, there weren't any in the supermarket.
There's a shortage.
I went to 4 supermarkets in Bicester, because I live in Bicester in Oxfordshire, earlier on today, and there weren't any in any of them.
How funny.
So either there's been a run on them over the weekend in Bicester, or...
not seasonal, perhaps.
Possibly so.
So round to the other cut.
Round to the other cut there, like so. Then you get your knife and you go around this section
this is
here.
Clever.
Like so. Again, making sure that you don't cut through.
Handle bit.
Taking out that bit like so. And then you push that bit out.
Wow.
Watermelon?
No, thank
So you got the watermelon there. If you've got a spoon, I've just got the little spoon here. I will just dig the centre bit out there.
Clever.
Because, well, not only that,
Oh, and you can
Sean,
fill the
yes,
basket.
you can fill the middle bit of the
Oh,
basket,
that's cute.
like so. Take that bit out.
Salad in
What
there,
would you
couldn't
say? Ah, yes. that's
Little
a-
kiwi in there. Ta-da! Stop the clock.
Hey.
There we go. So, that's your very quick.
Here's one we made
melon-
earlier.
Look at that.
Oh yes, then because you can chop the bottom. You can chop the bottom off as well.
Look at that.
And so you can
That's
also
really
do
clever.
That's
tomatoes.
good, isn't it?
Now the thing is, if
Look
it
who's in
looks
the
good, it
background.
tastes good.
Ooh, that's impressive, Mark. Ooh, I'm very impressed.
Would you? Let me show you one other character that we do quite a lot at Piranha, and we did this a lot in the run-up to Halloween. So you've got your tomatoes there. Here is, you need a Sharpie with this, to be honest, because here,
What
will
are you doing for us now?
So,
Need a Sharpie?
well, I'm going to do it just with this, but...
What are you doing? Oh.
I don't know what's happening here. I feel like we're losing control.
Oh, but for the kids.
For the
if you've got
kids, it's absolutely amazing.
That you can make like a dinosaur. It's like a dinosaur's head,
Is
isn't
it?
Yeah.
I suppose it
Yeah.
is.
He looks like he's
yeah.
crying.
We used to have to wear. We used to have
I'm
to
not
wear a
surprised looking
costume
like
that looked like that.
We did. And it makes, when you do designs like that, though, I think the kids who perhaps don't like fruit and veg will probably try and eat
Exactly
it when
right.
it looks
That's the
fun
thing.
like
That's the
that.
point. Yes, it will.
Or they'll run out the room screaming.
Possibly so. Oh, kids love stuff like that, don't they?
Love it.
Exactly right. We were. It was. I was saying, and we were at
Very
the.
well,
He's
didn't he?
crying.
We were at the SEC
cry.
in Scotland in the run up to Halloween. And I was there 4 days, but I just basically made an army of Kiwi Halloween characters. It was quite funny.
19
Hayley's lost it. Uh-oh.
19.99 is the price if you want to get this bundle. Should we have the VT
I'm
with
glad
the
you
voice?
saved that for last.
I thought you might quite like it. It's like, look, they're best friends,
I was
these
very
two.
impressed with this. Not quite so impressed with the crying.
And yet,
weeping.
your kids will love them
They
way more
will.
than they love
They
them.
will.
That's the thing.
Definitely.
You said.
Now-
I've got two nephews. They're 7 and 8. They love ridiculous
These
stuff
aren't
like
them.
that. No, that's not Edward and Teddy. No.
Well, while we get Mark a coffee to try and bring him back to life, have a little look at this, because this is how versatile this set is. It's allowing you to have a peeler that is so much more than a peeler. It's a peeler set. You've got the julienne, you've also got the mandolin, and of course we've also got the spiral cutter, which we haven't shown you yet, but I don't know if I dare ask Mark to show us that.
Yeah.
$19.99, you've got a 5-year warranty. And whether you're peeling cucumbers, onions, potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, the softest of things and the hardest of things like butternut squash or pineapples or Swedes. But then you can shred as well with this, which is phenomenal.
And the great thing with the peeler is it never goes blunt, like we were
it's
saying,
so
with those
clever.
micro blades. You can cut on the push and on the pull. Saves time, it's easy to use, and we see from delicate fruit and veg to root vegetables. But then things like chocolate, if you're doing cheese.
Yep. Left-handed, right-handed, whether you're doing a slice of cheese, whether you want to do courgette and things like that, you have got in this set everything you need to do exactly that so quickly and so easily. So often it's the prep that takes the time, so we don't cook from scratch because it takes so long to prep it. To cook it, 25 minutes. To prep it, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
When you've got the right tool for the job, all of a sudden that job is so quick and easy. They are dishwasher safe. I just swish them in the washing up bowl and then rinse them. 5-year warranty as well. They're super tough, but I wouldn't drive over them with the car because I would worry about my wheels. But remember, you have got that whole set tonight for $19.99 with the spiral cutters.
Yeah, as a bonus, you get that spiral cutter included to get all those spiral designs
Nice
in your
little
fruit and
gift
vegetables.
as well, isn't it? Lots
brilliant.
of you multi-ordering.
Does come with all the instructions in there as well. A 5-year warranty, and it's $19.99. There's your little spiral cutter that's included as well. 206063.
Do you know the other
is
thing
your
I
item
love is it peels the smallest amount. It's a slither. So we can waste
smallest
so
of
much
waste,
food. When you peel with a knife, how much of that potato do you put in the bin? And actually, a lot of the goodness is around that skin and in the top. So you're just taking that slither off every time, which is brilliant.
It's fabulous value. It's a great bundle. It's going to make your food go so much longer as well, last so much longer, because you're not wasting all that outside bit when you're cutting things, especially things like when we saw the pineapple.
And often you'll pre-buy things already pre-cut. And when you actually still look at the cost of that, if you're buying courgette and look at the cost of the courgette, you can do it yourself in an instant, and no added extras that they'll put on those things that are already
the additives. Yeah. If you want to go for that, now's the time to check out and confirm your orders. We are coming towards the end of our live show. Something else you've loved is the glue.
And we've had it for so long, have we? It's been out of stock in the UK for about a year, I think, or months and months.
Your voice went very high when you said that.
I was very excited.
Yes. Should we talk about the glue?
I'm really excited to have it back in stock. Now we're moving on to the glue. That's a nice shot.
No one wants to see that, do they?
No, I have to live with it, but nobody else wants to see it. So you've got 3 fabulous glues, and these glues are incredible because what they are is a glue that will virtually stick all and everything. Very much a professional glue, used by professionals, but you can use this at home all for all those breakages. And the nice thing is, whatever you're mending, it dries completely clear. So even if it's like glass or perspex and something like that.
Great if you do DIY, if you're a crafter, if you're a modeler, every home should have it. You can use it on so many surfaces. We're showing you on things like ceramics, things like metals, the same glue going one surface to another.
Isn't this good? You see how you've got time to manoeuvre it to get it completely level, and then you stick it, whereas often you get it all stuck too quickly and it's all stuck.
And it's squiffy, it's not in the right place.
And then look how strong it is.
That industrial strength. You are going to get 3 bottles there included at £20. 289046 is the item number if you want to go for the glue. You'll see the glue stood on the pan that we've got remaining. A couple of them have jumped back into the system. If you do want to get a fantastic pan, a saute pan from Tower with a 10-year warranty, this is a really substantial pan, isn't it?
Yeah, register it online. Tower, incredible company that's been over 100 years. It will go onto whatever hob you've got. It will go into the oven as well to extreme temperatures. It will allow you to, I think you'll use this every day of the week, whether you're doing just a few eggs in the morning, whether you're doing an omelette for lunch, or whether you're doing a big stew or a curry. And the nice thing is, because you can start things on the hob, if you're cooking something where you need to brown things first of all and then it needs to go into the oven, you're not having to put it into a different dish to go in the oven.
It's a great size.
It's a good looking pan as well, isn't it?
28 centimetre diameter. It's got great non-stick on the
ceramic
inside.
non-stick, so you'll find little oil or no oil a lot of the time.
And it's going to look great on your hob. That lovely navy blue with the gold trim there. Riveted on handles, so really sturdy as well.
We couldn't believe it was £24.99. A market-beating price as well. If you're looking elsewhere, we have got a really good deal on it. Normally £60. When we do sell out, we're down to the very last few. £34.99 at Amazon. Tower themselves £31.99. So they have got a reduced price, but not as low as ours at £24.99. And what a great gift idea for someone as well. 542328 is your item number, but it's the next few people that check out will actually get
and
that.
A 10-year warranty. As long as you register with Tower, you'll get that 10-year warranty. We've got to mention our scissors once again from Piranha. These have been really busy. You're going to get 2 pairs of the scissors for less than £20 again, $19.99.
1 pair for indoors, perhaps in the kitchen, 1 to use outside in the garden, because they virtually do cut all and everything. It's having the right scissors for the job, isn't it? And so many jobs the scissors just don't cut. And we've shown you here that you can cut through, well, virtually all and everything, whether it is gardens, whether it's wire, whether it's, you know, plants and things, or whether it's in the kitchen. I love it for those plastic containers, because that packaging is a nightmare to get into. But then you have got the crafting side of this, but then cutting through meat, and it could be raw meat, but then we can actually put them in the dishwasher to wash.
Yeah, when you're doing kitchen prep, again, they're going to be great. Whether it's things like herbs, but then crafters are going to love them. All your different crafting materials, cardboard, paper, wire.
And they're sprung-loaded, aren't they? So real ease of use, left-handed or right-handed, just really, they work really nicely. Mark will tell you they're more like a shear, really. Yeah. And I love them, the idea of them for, as well, paper, because the wrapping paper you can really ruin with a rubbish pair of scissors. But that's my favourite.
Yes.
that horrendous packaging that nothing ever cuts through. And I love the way they've been designed with the little sort of lid to them as well. So
it means they don't bounce open in the drawer, exactly right. So they're safe to be able to do. But that spring loading that you're seeing there, that's the secret behind the Pro Cut scissors. And that's why, whether you use them in the kitchen or the garden or the craft room, it is absolutely superb. That spring loading is what's so clever. But you can also use them left-handed or right-handed. It's no problem. And it locks into position as well. You were saying earlier on, it's a bit like secateurs. Now, I use mine as secateurs in the garden.
Yeah.
Obviously, for things like herbs and small, if it's a really thick stem,
Not a tree.
No, not a tree. Exactly right. But I go around and I prune with these, and I kind of weed and I shape things with.
I think for like flowers, the bunch of flowers you buy and you trim the ends off. Sometimes it can be a nightmare with a regular pair of scissors, whereas they cut through really.
If you've got a thicker stem, it can. But these are brilliant.
Now this is plastic, but the thing is, in the garden, there are so many different uses that you'll be using like that, but they're strong, and you can see how easy. I'll just show you that one more time. You can see how easy it goes through it, and that's the thing. It just snips all the way through. And if you imagine all of those jobs in the garden, now it might be that you've only got window boxes or something like that, but equally, this stuff is particularly good to be able to use on any kind of plants.
Garden-wise,
now there we go, Hayley. That's the thing, isn't it?
Because it can be a nightmare.
All gardeners know about garden wire, and it's like it just literally snips off. It's as simple as that to be able to do. Now, I've chosen a garden wire like this. I've actually got some that's about double thickness at home, and I do it quite happily at home. Chicken breast, chicken wire, chicken bone, pictures of chicken, all the things to do with chicken.
All those pictures.
That's the thing. All the
you want to cut
many pictures of chicken.
I think it's really beautiful the way that you've got all of that, and here. You've just got the scissors that just come together to be able to snip through an envelope.
So packaging and things like that, brilliant.
Just so
if you're a crafter or you sort card and your materials.
This is that kind of pleather that you were going to make Sean and I some shorts out of.
I think you two will look great in a pair of shorts.
This colour, presumably.
Absolutely.
I think it's
with the braces.
Lederhosen's for us. It's like, very nice too.
Absolutely.
Even sandpaper.
So it's great how you go from one material to another. You still get that precise.
And you'd think something like that would make them blunt, really.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. And like even with your wool and all of those, and a bit of garden string there as well. So all of that in the craft room, really easy.
And
just
it's that
to be able to
precision
cut
cut
through.
as well.
Exactly right. So you've got all of those bits done really happily. But then once you've done, you can pop them directly in the dishwasher if you want.
That's really
you can pop
good.
them, when you pop them in the dish. Yeah. The thing is, if you've been cutting chicken with them, something like that, it's really easy to do.
Wash them and then you can use them again.
Very much so.
Now, massively busy still. It's been lovely to have your company this evening. I know it's been a little bit crazy, but it's also nice to have your company, whether we're crazy or not. Do check your baskets through. Check everything out on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Loads of items. And if you do spend over £30, of course, you get a PayPal Pay in 3 on our website.
That means you can spread the cost interest-free. Now, Mark will be back with us on Wednesday with the Tower Spot Cleaner.
We're very excited about it.
We'll have a very special price on that.
Oh, gosh, yes.
The price is yet to drop for our launch show on that machine. Comes with the window vac.
The window vac is I was playing with it today at home. It's absolutely superb.
But
then
brilliant.
If you've got like a dog that's maybe had an accident on carpet, really great for those kind of things. Or red wine, you know.
Clean up all those accidents that spot
So it's multi-purpose, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. That will be coming up on Wednesday evening, a very special price, not the price that you see right there. However, tomorrow night, we're very excited to welcome back Diane. We will put the stock onto our exclusive bundles tomorrow, so all those out of stocks will change and the prices will change as well. So join us for fabulous skincare from just after midnight tomorrow with Diane from ERC.
And it is beautiful, that skincare. Absolutely love it.
It's one of your favourites, isn't it? As far as the Piranha products, Mark, you've been with Piranha for a while.
Quite a while now. I'm working all over the world with them as well. So I was in Italy a couple of weeks ago on TV in Italy, but I do lots of live shows with them as well. And we go out to shows around the country, Scotland, England, Ireland. Where I was at the Royal Welsh Show last year as well, which was just amazing. And you meet so many people, and people come up and they are amazed by all the different things that Piranha products can do. But then you get people who have got the Piranha peeler set, for instance, and they come up and they go, oh, I've had mine for 20 years. Yeah. And the people who are watching think it's a plant.
Yeah.
And I say, I didn't pay her to say that, because they genuinely have them.
Hector and Edward emailed in. They'd had theirs for 25 years.
Exactly.
They must have bought it when it first started.
Exactly right, yeah.
Which is fantastic. And that's the quality of them. Honestly, you'll absolutely love that set. What have you got in baskets? Do please check your baskets through. What a great night. Great product.
Yeah, do confirm your eyes. Big thank you to Mark, as always.
My absolute pleasure. See you on Wednesday night, yes.
Excited for that. Hayley and I will be back tomorrow night, as I say, from just after midnight right through till 3 a.m. Where are you going? Oh, you have to find your friend. You can keep ordering, though. Confirm your orders.
Bye-bye.
Check those baskets. We will see you tomorrow. Mark will be back Wednesday. See you later.